Hey guys, I don't know if you're like me, but I love Count the Dings and everything it has to offer. I just can't find everything I need. I know about Cinephobe, and I know about the mailbag, and I know about Bomb, but that's all we do, right, Amin?
No, we do so much more.
What?
Yeah, absolutely. If you sign up, patreon.com/countthedings, you'll find a plethora of other content, fresh content, extended content, the OG pod overflow, the Cinephobe cold opens that we've taken and made their own thing to live only there, the Rewatchingtons, Bomb in its full and unadulterated cut, early drops of Cinephobe episodes, and so much more.
Said the OG pod. Now, is it new or is it old?
Mace, I'm glad you asked that. It is a new incarnation of the old OG pod.
Oh.
So it's me, Zach, Trey, Waz, Tom.
I love those guys.
Just like we always were. Going back to the True Hoop days, we're recreating that magic, recapturing it, and putting it back out. We're talking hoops, we're talking pop culture, and most importantly, we're talking for 40 minutes for free, but then another specific Patreon exclusive segment for every one of those episodes.
Funny enough about that OG pod, you're getting Tom and Trey on Mondays. You're getting me and Waz, aka Zosny, on Wednesdays. Amin's floating in between.
I'm a floater.
You never know when you're going to get Amin in those, so you got to listen to them all.
And what if I'm not sure what Mayes looks like? Because I've always thought he's a fat man with a fedora. He's got a weird voice. How can I see for myself what this Mayes character actually looks like?
It's crazy you don't know the answer to this because it's the Cinephobe Pod YouTube page.
What?
The CT5s on the Cinephobe Pod YouTube page, you can look at all of us.
You can get all the OG pods on YouTube too, at Count the Dings 1 on YouTube, at Cinephobe Pod on YouTube, patreon.com/Count the Dings gets you everything all in one feed. You can link it to your Spotify. And now enjoy the show.
Hey listener, Underdog Fantasy is the easiest place to play fantasy sports. Also, the fastest growing fantasy app in the industry. You can play Pick'em, pick whether your favorite players will have a higher or lower total in each stat for this week's games for a chance to win big. You can actually win up to 100 times your money in a single night. That's right. I didn't say 10. I didn't say 20. Up to 100 times your money. Pick between 2 and 5 players, build a Pick'em entry. My favorite feature, you can make rivals picks. Pit 2 players against each other. Wembanyama versus Nikola Jokic. Tim Hardaway Jr. versus Norm Powell. Kawhi Leonard versus Steph Curry. Who knows? Maybe Grayson Allen versus Pat Connaughton. You get where I'm going with that. You can do it all with Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you sign up today with the promo code DING. That's DING, and get your first deposit doubled up to $100, as well as an instant Pick'em special. Visit underdogfantasy.com or find them in the App Store. And don't forget to register with our promo code DING, D-I-N-G, to get your first deposit doubled up to $100, as well as an instant Pick'em special. Must be 18 or older and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-522-4700 or visit www.ncpgambling.org.
Hello, I'm Paul Giamatti.
And I'm Stephen Asma.
Join us on the Chinwag podcast every Wednesday, where we trade the banal and the boring for the super strange and bizarre. They committed human sacrifice?
I did bring up human sacrifice, yes.
You sure did.
That just went by fast.
Kind of casually toss that out.
I would like to have an alien hatchet young inside.
Holy shit, really?
She saw world peace, and I saw demons coming out of the wall.
I will say that there was a green couch outside of the principal's office, and you sat on it if you had lice or if you got into trouble.
They wake you up from the goo pods to live in reality, and you're naked and screaming. It's like...
Follow us for free on Apple Podcasts and all major podcast platforms.
For more information, go to chinwagpod.fm.
And find enlightenment through our Instagram or TikTok at ChinwagPod, or on Twitter at Chinwag_pod.
When you listen to Nobody Listens to Paula Poundstone, the comedy podcast, you get a belly full of laughs and a head full of real information. Our gallimaufry of expert guests answer questions on stuff adults need to know. I have mold in my dwelling. What do I do? What's gerrymandering? What happens chemically when I fall in love? How do I handle a parent-teacher conference? what are microbes? Listen to Nobody Listens to Paula Poundstone. Solve problems, get laughs.
r/ is a hilarious podcast where Dabney Bailey uses ridiculous voices and emotions to read aloud the week's craziest Reddit posts.
He reenacts various Reddit threads covering wild stories and secrets, petty revenge, relationships, and much more.
So if you're looking for a daily distraction and a laugh, check out r/ wherever you get your podcasts.
This podcast contains mature content, explicit language, suggestive situations, and partial to full frontal nudity. Listener discretion is advised. Don't let your kids listen to this. You started singing a little bit of Black Eyed Peas there. This is around the time that word very used.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That actually started playing at the bowling alley on Monday night, and I was like, man, what a time.
That version?
No. I wish it was.
Oh, okay.
This song was the #1 song in America.
Everywhere.
And the name of the song was Let's Get...
Wow.
Oh!
Way worse than me speaking Spanish.
That wasn't 1985, ladies and gentlemen. This was this 21st century man.
That was what, like 08?
07. It was Otzo's.
Nope. It was the third track off of Elefunk, which was released in June 2003. And it wasn't until it became the theme song for the NBA playoffs that they made them change it, right? Or was it always that there was an alternate version?
I think that was always the radio edit.
That was always the radio edit, yes.
I thought it was like... Black Eyed Peas, Will.i.am, we love your song. We really want this to be the theme song of the NBA playoffs. One little problem.
You got David Stern going, hey, man, I say it too, but we just can't put it out there.
No, you guys are not doing the delivery. The delivery has to be like, guys, wow, love the song. Don't I always say I love that song? It's true. He always loves the song. He's always singing it around the office.
I'm always walking through the office singing it, yeah.
I love it. We want to use it, get this, as the theme song for the NBA playoffs. What do you think about that, huh? Hey, yeah, this is great. One quick suggestion. It's small. It's real small.
A little bugaboo I got.
Like I said, I love the song. Isn't that right? Adam's like, yeah, he loves the song, yeah. I love the song. I think it's perfect as is. Some of our focus groups, little bit uncomfortable with the last word in the hook.
What do you mean? What are you talking about in the hook?
You know, the last word in the hook is it rubs people the wrong way.
What word are you talking about?
In here?
No, not in here. It comes before that, before here.
It's very inclusive. I don't know.
Let's see how can.
Get into it, get stupid?
Yeah.
I'll just come out and say it. They don't like the word.
Regarded? Regarded's not in the song.
Highly regarded.
Your mouth regarded. I don't.
No, it's.
Target?
All right.
Whoa!
They don't like the song.
Whoa!
What are you?
Fergie supercharged that.
It's a cosmic mix of the action of the 90s combined with the exploitation films of the 70s. But with modern touches, it's hyper-violence, but it knows that it is. It's a little bit Tarantino. It's definitely a little bit Michael Mann. It's kind of a cosmic gumbo. It almost moves to the beat of jazz.
People are genetically inferior, or they're culturally crippled, or they're socially deprived.
How come God couldn't make everyone one color, like tan?
I wish I'd fucked a black broad before I got married.
I could really feel 400 years of oppression and anger in every pelvic thrust.
I can smell horny across an ocean.
Not all women.
Good for you, man. Good for you, good for you.
Just the hot ones.
Hello, Oprah.
You're not allowed to go down on me for 1 month.
No, Judith,
Don't
please.
make me take away your masturbation privileges.
Yeah, I'm horny too, baby.
Hey, Charmin, come on down here. Will you want to exercise my dominance?
Scaring.
I'm getting a patriarchal urge.
Mind me. Just keep doing what you're doing. We're a team. We work together.
I don't know if you were paying attention.
I wasn't.
Please, God
5 whiskeys? That's breakfast on the river.
Yo, you have to clip it, Maze.
Clip what? A fucking tiger? What are you talking about?
It's not that hard. Just chop, boom, out.
Wow, Maze has a really hard job.
This is going to be the worst episode we've ever done.
My people don't give a ding-dong diddly about what flag fly over Hawaii.
You bore me, Fury.
Where is the microfilm?
It's nothing but a bag of meat and flesh and tendon.
Why didn't they just name him Spaghetti Lasagna?
Fuck, this movie's 2 hours long?
Not the whole thing. This is like the John Gruden emails of movies.
Do you like ducks?
Or a trench coat full of bees flying around? Like, that would scare me. Bees are cool.
That's a duck, man!
No, I get it.
Coolio.
You're the devil's baby, mama. I didn't lie, Annie. I just didn't tell you certain things.
Don't play no reindeer games with me.
An American ninja? What are you talking about? There's no such thing.
You've gotten rich off of the people in this town. You bet your ass I have. And I'm going to get richer.
Coughlin's Law.
Go into incredibly descriptive details of the story so we all know.
Oh, man. I wish I had better notes.
Have you ever heard such a pile of shite?
Once I get a DVD player, I'm going to watch Gallo Walkers once a day.
Come here and give me a squudge.
You know what to do from here, Internet.
All right, cool. Let me Google how to open QuickTime.
Justice is blind.
He's got space dementia.
But it can be heard.
Time to find out exactly what this ooze can do.
Pull a fucking rabbit out of your dick and phobe.
I'm Temecula's newest hard-on, dog.
Hey, look at here. Why don't we eat us a few thousand beers and you can tell me what's buzzing in the big bad city.
Coming at you!
Look out for number one. Set your sights on the stars and the sun. Look out for number one. You gotta push a little harder, yeah.
Enough! It's not funny anymore.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.
Welcome to Cinephobe, the podcast. We break down the movies you're afraid to admit you love. I'm Zach Harper. That's Amin and Mayes. That's Anthony Mayes. You better listen to us on Spotify or we're going to call the mall cops on you.
Spotify is where you can vote in a poll like the poll for Judgment Night. 56% file, 43.8% phobe, a little closer than you might have thought given our sweep on the episode.
Yeah, who's phobing that movie? What's wrong with you guys?
Mad's dad says back in 93, 13-year-old me was hyped for this cast. Then I saw it and I was taken back by how stupid they were.
It's a great cast.
It became an unprecedented 30-year-old phobe. Stupid soundtrack as rap rock did not hit.
Oh, fuck off.
Are you sticking up for rap rock?
No, I'm sticking up for the movie.
Oh, okay.
Didn't hold up. Fuck you.
And then we had DPH35 who says, Mayes and Harper sound and look like the same person. It's confusing.
What?
Can you say, hey, this is name when talking so we know who's who? Thanks, Ben Affleck's.
DPH35 is the name?
That's right.
We'll start doing that as soon as you eat my ass. We'll start doing that, okay?
Oh.
Just to let you know.
Does this person want this podcast to be even longer?
I don't know.
Hey, this is Maze. Can you get it started?
Oh.
Hey, this is Zach.
In here?
Let's get it bingo in here.
You want reviews? Make sure you check out CT5 on the feed. Make sure you're checking out everything via patreon.com/countthedings. We got Rewatchington. We got OG Show. We got Patreon exclusive content. You can only get access to Soho House live shows that we're doing.
Oh, I'm about to say that already happened.
Yeah, it already happened, but
weeks ago.
I don't know. Maybe it'll happen again in the future, but you only get a chance at a ticket.
As long as Amin doesn't bring this energy to Toronto,
Jesus Christ.
there will hopefully be more Soho houses. So
I hate this. It's too much kazoo. I just like a little bit of kazoo. This is too much.
Black-eyed kazoos.
This is Gordon Bombay drunkenly coming through.
That's how Amin has to make his entrance, though.
It is, yes, absolutely. Patreon.com/countthedicks.
You guys start the show 10, 15 minutes in.
He shows up drunk.
Here comes Amin wailing on the kazoo.
If you have a submission, submit it. Reminder needs to be 40% or lower on the Rotten Tomatoes audience or critic score. Recently, Mayes treated us like cows in a zoo and mooed at us in Fool's Paradise. Amin blew us off the plate with a 112-mile-per-hour fastball that is the Scout. I had to stay in our bingo seats no matter what with sudden death. And now Mayes is up again.
How is that your takeaway from sudden death?
And he's picking the 2009 action crime comedy Observe and Report.
Sure, I just said comedy.
Oh.
I'm surprised neither of them said dark comedy.
It's very dark. Observe and Report stars Seth Rogen, Anna Faris, and Ray Liotta. Seth had Knocked Up, Shrek the Third, and Superbad in 2007. Step Brothers, Pineapple Express, Kung Fu Panda, Horton Hears a Who, and Zack and Miri Make a Porno in 2008. This movie, Fanboys, and Funny People in 2009, and then The Green Hornet in 2011. Fizzled out there a bit.
Yeah. Killer run until Funny People, Green Hornet.
I think Green Hornet was the one.
Also, he's a repeat offender, but just for writing.
Oh, that's right.
He co-wrote Drillbit Taylor and he co-wrote The Watch.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Anna is a 4-time repeat offender. Movie 43, Waiting, and Scary Movie 3.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
She had House Bunny in 2008, this movie in 2009, and The Dictator in 2012.
Also, future cinephobe, Take Me Home Tonight.
That's on the list.
Ray is a repeat offender for Smokin' Aces and Fool's Paradise.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
He was in Wild Hogs in 2007.
Oh, future cinephobe.
Also, Street Kings 2, Motor City.
Future cinephobe.
Sure.
That's the one where Clifton Powell is in it, but he's not playing the same character.
Yes, exactly. Incredible memory by you and me.
Thank you.
It also stars Michael Pena, Dan Bacardal, and Jesse Plemons. Pena is a repeat offender for Gone in 60 Seconds.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
He was on The Shield and he's in World Trade Center. Dan is from Veep. They remember him as Senator Furlong.
Yep.
And Jesse from Varsity Blues, Like Mike, Game Night, Breaking Bad, and repeat offender for Battleship.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Michael Pena, this movie was his comedy crossover. So he's in serious movies, Babel, Shooter.
Really?
Dude, he was great on The Shield. He was so good on The Shield, man. Oh,
he's really fucking talented, man. And then after this, Eastbound and Down, 30 Minutes or Less. Everybody knows Ant-Man, The Martian.
I've seen him as a serious actor, but I was like, come on, this dude. Every time he's on my screen, I laugh. I always think of him as a funny guy.
In The Shield, he's Walton Goggins' partner in like season 3 and 4 or something like that. He's so good.
Walton Goggins is on The Shield?
He's the second main character on The Shield.
I only know Chickless and CCH founder.
God damn it, Dutch! What other errands do you have us running for the DA?
Wow. I just watched that episode the other night, man. Oh my God, that's a good episode, or 2-part episode, really.
Jesse Plemons is also highest prestige now. He's in The Irishman.
Dude, he's...
Yeah, like it's crazy.
Jesus and the Black Messiah, Power of the Dog, Killers of the Flower Moon.
We get the Yuan brothers, Matt and John, from Larry Gay, Renegade Male Flight Attendant. Also, one of them was in an episode of Sunny, the public pool episode. He delivers a pizza.
They had a little run on Arrested Development.
Yeah.
And you said they're brothers, but...
And twins!
And in an all-time laziest Larry the Cable Guy award, their names are John and Matthew Yuan, and their characters are John and Matthew Yuen.
Yeah.
Simple solution.
Change one letter.
Yuen.
Celia Watson, repeat offender from The Hulk. Colette Wolfe, repeat offender from Semi-Pro and Four Christmases.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Aziz Ansari from Parks and Rec. 4-time repeat offender Patton Oswalt from Blade Trinity, Taxi, and Balls of Fury.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Remembering Patton Oswalt's roles in every one of these movies is hilarious.
Yeah.
In Blade Trinity, he was the guy in the chair, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember him in Taxi.
Taxi, he's the car checkout guy at the impound or something like that.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
Balls of Fury is obviously the hammer. How could you forget?
Ben Best, repeat offender for Land of the Lost and What Happens in Vegas.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Clegg from Eastbound and Down.
5-time repeat offender Danny McBride, Land of the Lost, Hot Rod, Drillbit Taylor, and Heartbreak Kid.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
He's the linchpin of this whole operation.
And this is tough spelling, but Ash Baggett, repeat offender for Battleship. It's exactly how you would expect to be spelled, but with a B.
Yes, bingo.
Observer Report, written and directed by Jody Hill. Jody directed the Foot Fist Way, 16 episodes of Eastbound and Down, 8 episodes of Vice Principals, and 13 episodes of The Righteous Gemstones.
Where he also plays Levi.
He also wrote The Foot Fist Way and co-created Eastbound and Down and Vice Principals. Synopsis for Observe and Report: bipolar mall security guard Ronnie Barnhart is called into action to stop a flasher from turning Shopper's Paradise into his personal peep show. But when Barnhart can't bring the culprit to justice, a surly police detective is recruited to close the case. Real wordy.
Yeah. I like that they put bipolar right up front and center, but also he wasn't called into action. This is his job.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah.
As he lets us know a bunch of times.
Do your job.
Tagline right now: the world needs a hero.
Still do. I need a hero.
$18 million estimated budget, gross $24 million US, $26.9 million worldwide. Technically a hit. Before we jump into this movie, you listen to the rest of this podcast. Observe and Report is available on Max. Observe and Report receives 51% on 211 reviews on Rotten Tomatoes.
Wow.
But qualifies 37% from the audience on over 250,000 ratings. Amin, we took the positive or the negative reviews?
I'm a glass half full kind of guy, but this feels like a fire hose. Give me the positive.
Hey, John, that's weird. That glass looks half full to me.
Wow. Now that you mention it, it is half full.
Brian Eggert of Deep Focus Review.
Brian what?
Eggert.
Oh.
Eggert. The film's tone is somewhere between Napoleon Dynamite and Taxi Driver in an unexpected and clever way.
Yeah, the Taxi Driver comp is thrown around. They cited it as a reference.
Kelly Jane Torrance of Washington Times. If you found Paul Blart too bland and wonder where comedy will go post-Apatow, you need to see Observe and Report.
Wait, if you found Paul Blart too bland?
Too bland.
Too Blart.
Or Paul Blart.
Also
Very bland.
not number, yeah.
All right.
Ya boy, Michael Dukina of themoviereport.com.
This
He liked this.
fucking fraud, dude. Oh, this dick rider.
Oh, let's take a moment and reveal what we found on Michael Dukina's timeline.
Well, I followed him on Twitter from a long time ago. Not very exciting most of the time, but he did have to come out and celebrate by retweeting LeBron's retweet that Drew Joyce was hired to coach Duquesne basketball. Michael Dukina said, big hashtag congrats and hashtag salute at Drew on Demand. And now I know what you're thinking. Why would Michael Dukina care about Drew Joyce?
Yeah.
Maybe it's because he wrote a foreword for Drew Joyce's book.
Wow.
All right. So now it all starts to make sense. I thought, like, why was this guy
Such a kiss ass.
killing every movie, but when it came to M2, was like, oh, this is a really good movie. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. And then we saw the Instagram account where he pretends that him and Chadwick Boseman shared a moment and all that stuff. And I thought, well, usual Hollywood gasbaggery kind of fraudulence. But now we finally figured it out. There is a Cleveland connection here.
Yes.
There is something that goes beyond just being a fan of LeBron,
Right.
or a fan of the Lakers, or a fan of terrible movies. He's in.
And clutch we trust, as Waz will say.
His review: for those who appreciate laughs spiked with venom.
Venom, venom, venom.
Brian Orndorff of Dark Horizons.
This fraud.
Oh, getting orny with it.
What's happening here?
Got my whole team assembled for this one.
Roddy's corruption is not an easy journey to absorb, but Observe and Report is committed to the hellish descent all the way.
Corruption? He's a lot of things. He's not corrupt.
No, if anything, he's incorruptible.
He thinks he's fucking Batman. He's not corrupt.
Same note, too. Alistair Harkness of Scotsman.
What?
Do the voice.
What?
Hey, if you're a vampire, you better hide. That motherfucker come to get you.
Apart from another lazy comedy about a fat rent-a-cop trying to prove himself, Observe and Report is an extremely disturbing comedy about a fat rent-a-cop trying to prove himself.
Good one. Good one, Alistair.
Linda Cook of Quad City Times.
Let her cook.
What would happen if the Michael Douglas character from Falling Down and the character of Travis Bickle from Taxi Driver became trapped in an adult comedy?
I can't help myself. You said Michael Douglas character, and I'm like, hey, chow man!
Feeling the patriarchal urge, which he did, by the way.
Kevin A. Ranson of MovieCrypt.com. Imagine a Kevin Smith film directed by Quentin Tarantino. Yeah.
It's not wrong.
It's a little bit Michael Mann. It's definitely a little Tarantino.
It's kind of a cosmic gumbo.
Brian Orndorff of BrianOrndorff.com.
Double dipping motherfucker.
An acidic and layer cake of mental illness with comedy teddy bear Seth Rogen as its seal of approval. It'll be fascinating to see how this demented treehouse feature is received by audiences accustomed to far bouncier takes on smutty giggles.
Smutty giggles?
Smutty giggles.
That should be his website.
CT5 names, by the way. I'm Smutty Giggles.
That's definitely a Danny McBride character.
Yeah.
Smutty Giggles.
That's what his character was named. Let's just roll with that.
Blank user 5 out of 5. This movie is so good with an all-star cast and some great cameos. Unfortunately, Observe and Report was overshadowed by the embarrassingly terrible Paul Blart movies. Observe and Report is clearly the better mall cop movie.
How much money did Paul Blart make?
A shitload of money, at least 100 mil. We'll talk about it a little bit in the trivia.
Negative reviews.
Stop being a pessimist. This tank is not half full. It's half empty.
Glenn Chapman of Den of Geek. You never feel fully comfortable with what you're laughing at. Will Leach of Deadspin. This movie has a clever idea. What if a mall cop truly believed he was society's last protector? And then wraps it up in a stylish sight gags and muffles the message by making Ronnie just a garden variety everyday bipolar depressive.
I thought you were leading to everyday garden variety.
Oh.
I'm changing from now on. The new kazoo is no longer. That's retired. It's now.
Christopher Smith of Bangor Daily News.
Yeah, Banger. I hardly know her.
Banger man, Julie the Cat Gaffney.
Here's an observation. Jody Hill's bum comedy fails to live up to the potential of its two talented stars, Seth Rogen and Anna Faris. As for the story, here's the report. It's stupid.
Oh!
Observe and Report. You get it? Julie Rigg of Movie Time ABC National.
Julie the Cat Rig.
Rig.
Stop that, please. The hideous thing is that the film is modeling behavior for young men who might still think it's all hilarious. And then some user reviews. User Steve H, 1 out of 5.
Steve Hilberg.
How does Seth Rogen still have a career after this film?
What?
Blank user, half star out of 5. This was the absolute worst movie I've ever seen. I don't know why I even finished it, but I feel like I need to cleanse my brain. Racist, pedophilic, rapey, and disgusting behavior towards women. Not funny. This movie should be destroyed.
Was it racist? What was the racist part of this movie?
What? Really?
I'm trying to remember. Oh, Aziz. I'm sorry.
Blank user, 1.5 out of 5. Sometimes you just watch shit to see if it sinks or it floats.
Unmistakable, unremarkable.
And then blank user, half star out of 5. This movie sucks. 45 minutes in and still not one funny joke. But if you wait through all that misogyny, then congratulations, you get hateful Ray Liotta. Ruins everything he did prior, retrospectively. Obvi, because time is a flat circle. Ray Liotta, pros, Goodfellas, the movie, cool. Cons, Goodfellas, the character, narc. Pros, Blow, the movie, cool. Pros, Blow, the dad character, also cool. Cons, Blow, the movie and character, makes me cry. Cons, Observe and Report, the movie, bad. Cons, the character, script, concept, and paycheck, unnecessary, full of hateful slurs, disgrace to his legacy, Scorsese, and everyone anywhere. Pros, my cousin Vinny, Pesci, not selling out and retiring as a fucking G on top. Cons, fuck Ray Liotta.
That was insane.
Yeah, unhinged. I would say, was that Ronnie who wrote that?
Ronnie's way more coherent.
Yeah.
It's come to my attention. There's a large segment of the population that does not understand what acting is.
Not everyone's supposed to be a likable character.
They're truly confused by the idea of people pretending to be other people.
Right.
Larry the Cable Guy fans? Is that what you're talking about?
Pretty much.
It's tough to decipher because his name is always Larry the Cable Guy in the movie.
His name's not actually Larry.
We'll get Amin's first note, May's first note, and my first note after these messages, unless patreon.com/countthedings. You will get it all right now.
Hello, listener. Guess who's back? It's me, Anthony Mayes, your favorite butcher turned podcast producer, and I'm here to talk to you about ButcherBox. ButcherBox is the most convenient way to get high quality meat and seafood that you can trust delivered straight to your doorstep, free shipping, vacuum sealed packaging. It's ready to go right then. It's ready to pop in the freezer. You get exclusive member deals and a variety of high quality cuts at an amazing value. Going to the grocery store can be a huge pain. You're usually in a rush at an inconvenient time. You're waiting in line at the meat counter. You're taking a number. Maybe this place doesn't have a number. You're jostling with fellow customers. You're trying to get that ribeye that you want or that nice piece of salmon. Maybe the butcher that you're dealing with has a bad attitude or something. I don't know. That was never me, I promise. But maybe it happens. ButcherBox takes all of that out of the picture. You are always prepared with meat and seafood in the freezer, and you're not going to find quality for this price anywhere else other than ButcherBox. So sign up at butcherbox.com/dings, D-I-N-G-S, and get our special deal. ButcherBox is offering our listeners a free for a year offer plus an additional $20 off. You can choose salmon, chicken breast, or steak tips free in every order for a year. Sign up today at butcherbox.com/dings and use code DINGS, D-I-N-G-S, to choose your free for a year offer plus get $20 off your first order.
Amin, what is your first note?
This movie should be called The Spoilers Blot Not.
Okay, I like that.
That's good. That's maybe your best first note ever. Mayes, what's your first note?
Is that Toots Thielman's accordion?
My first note, I just got flashbacks of chili cheese fries from Johnny Rockets and dapping up the kiosk folks as I walk into the Oakley store. Oh, man, it hit me right in the feels, man.
Zach's back.
Because Paul Blart 2, we didn't really hang out in the mall. So this is the movie that's the most in the mall by far.
Easily the most in the mall.
Until we do the first Paul Blart.
Seeing the food court stuff made me realize I didn't ever really go to the food court when I worked for the Oakley store because it was at the other end of the mall and you couldn't risk wasting precious time on your breaks walking all the way over there. Johnny Rockets is right around the corner.
Yeah.
So I would go there, hot dog on a stick, whatever the pretzel place was called, Mrs. Fields Cookies. I would go there all the time.
Then what did you have for lunch or dinner then?
Come.
Oh.
What was your break? 30 minutes?
No. Fucking assistant manager. You kidding me? I got an hour, baby. You kidding me?
Okay, I'm just wondering if you're worried about walking across the mall, then it seems like a 30-minute break is in play.
You don't understand. You don't understand, Maze.
I do understand.
No, you don't.
I also worked at a mall.
I don't understand.
It was probably an 8-minute walk. That's 16 minutes out of my 1 hour break. Come on, man.
Zach, I need you to redo your answer, but it's tougher.
Okay.
Because you're breaking down the science of why you don't walk to the other side of the mall.
Maze, this is why I don't walk to the other side of the Arden Fair Mall, okay? Oakley store is located in a prime position on the east side of the mall, the northeast side of the mall. It's where Johnny Rockets is, where Hot Dog on a Stick is. You got a lot of money. There's a jewelry store right there. There's a lot of money in that area.
A lot of foot traffic.
The foot traffic in that part of the mall where it's closest to the main entrance, you get in 30,000 people walking through that mall every single day. To walk to the other side of the mall where the food court is, you're looking at the JCPenney's, you're looking at the Gap. Yes, there's some big ticket items over there, but you're looking at least 8 minutes on the walk over there and 8 minutes on the walk back. That's 16 minutes out of your 1 hour break. You got people here wasting their goddamn time and not valuing rest and relaxation and nourishment.
Maybe you could make it across the mall in less than 8 minutes if you weren't trying to cross motherfuckers up with a basketball every 2 feet.
Sorry for being fucking skilled, okay? Sorry for working on my game and being addicted to the grind, okay? Sorry for being married to the game back then.
When did you get divorced from the game?
Oh, shortly after.
Did the game become the bitch wife?
I became the bitch wife. The game took the kids and left.
Zach walked in on the game, fucking someone else.
We open on a montage of credits and people milling about the mall. Seth Rogen just observing all of it in slow motion.
Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
People walking to the mall, hands in the pockets, and I said, nice roundy. And then I asked, did you guys ever do the hand in the back of the pocket thing with a significant other?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Well, Maze can't.
Yeah.
Height discrepancy.
You'd have to go like this.
Tap the shoulder.
That is not a convenient looking image. It's not as easy as they make it look in this movie. For the people at home.
I got Maze walking, but he's got a sidecar of a Segway that's just boosted her up so that he can put his hand in her back pocket.
We get a little shot of the old ladies in the sweatsuits power walking or mall walking. And I definitely mixed it up in my head with Better Call Saul when Bob Odenkirk infiltrates a group of mall walkers to help his cause with the Sandpiper case.
You're a mall walker? I had no idea.
Me? Oh, yeah, big time. I mean, it's great for cardio, hamstrings, glutes, IT bands. I'm a huge mall walker.
Woman pulls up in the parking lot. A guy in a trench coat flashes her after yelling, "Hey, bitch!"
Oh,
God.
Yes, Zach, this is a golden dumpster.
Hey, bitch.
Simply because the way he said, hey, bitch.
And then he runs to another group of women, flashes them, says, "I'm going to fuck you." And then flashes a woman in her car. Then another one getting out of her car. He says, "Touch it, slut." And then to another group of women as he says, "See my dick." And I said, I already know this will be Amin's golden dumpster.
Are flashers 20 CB?
That's a good question.
In real life, the concept of a flasher in movies and TV.
The version of that now is just sending a dick pic unsolicited, right? Like Snapchat or whatever.
I'm calling it.
Or airdrop.
Oh, airdrop. Yeah, airdrop.
Airdropping a dong.
Have you ever gotten one of those on an airplane?
No. Have you ever gotten one of those?
I did. Yeah. I got one.
I've never flown with you, Zach, so.
You just accept airdrops from anybody, Zach?
No, I think I fat fingered it. I think I accidentally hit yes, and then there was a dick on my screen.
Oh, you fat fingered it.
Yeah.
You slippery fingered it too.
Yeah.
And as he shows that group of 3 women and tells them to see his dick, everybody hold on to your butts because we got plot liftoff.
Wow. Okay.
Record time. We are in the air, baby.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't have it quite yet, but I don't hate that decision.
Me neither.
Cut to Ronnie Barnhart, mall cop in his office.
Guess what happened to you guys? Can any of you guess?
The UN's fucked up big time.
Patrick Ewan.
Instead of watching them all like they're supposed to, they let a goddamn pervert come and show his fucking cock to around 15 people.
I don't know why around 15 people is such funny wording to me.
So good job, guys. You fucked up big. We see Michael Pena with the Jerry curl.
Michael Pena chimes in. Y'all hurt Ronnie. Nobody hurts Ronnie.
I got the Yuan twins here, or the UN twins. Ass off for the one on the left, ass on for the one on the right.
Okay, sure. They apologize to him. He says, "Say it like you mean it." They apologize the exact same way. Pena says, "That sounded like the last one."
You could go ahead, grab a padlock, lock it up. Louis Pinnock for Michael Pena.
Oh, for sure.
With that list.
Emotions himself says they want to get like this. They need to do more and be better.
Gesturing to his face. If you want to experience what this is, I'm going to need to see a lot more than I'm seeing right now.
They will.
Get the fuck out of my face, guys.
He thanks Pena for the support. Now he's on the news with a reporter outside.
Clip this news reporter. Clip this interaction.
I'm standing here at Forest Ridge Mall, where earlier today a man exposed himself to several women before fleeing the scene. I'm here with Ronnie Barnhart, one of the security guards here at the mall, who can hopefully...
You fucked up, ma'am. I'm the head of mall security. You should do that again and say it right.
Well, Officer Barnhart... Right. Is there any information you can shed on this situation?
You're just gonna keep going even though you fucked up my title? Okay. Well, I'm standing here with this doctor.
Golden dumpster.
It's so good. Such a smug motherfucker.
Cut to him checking out the house bunny who's working at the makeup counter in the department store. He's just staring at her like a creep.
Oh, he's ass off for this incel look on his face as he ogles Anna Faris.
Not since Preston Myers have we had an incel this deep in the game.
Yeah.
Definitely thought about Preston.
Yo, Preston? Preston Myers, dude? What's going on, man?
Also, Cucko Ronnie. Soundtrack exposition.
Nobody can hold me down. I'm turning this heart around and give it all to you. That's what I'm gonna do.
And this is original music just for the movie, not a real song.
She's telling a story with Bruce, her coworker. Okay, how do I steer you towards the oil-free foundation? She was like, "Oh no, I don't want to moisturize." Bruce loves this story. Bruce is all in on this story.
You know who else loves this story? Ronnie Barnhart, mall cop, who comes over, starts laughing way too hard. Oh shit. Oh shit. What were you guys talking about? What were you saying to each other?
Laughing like Stugats.
Yes.
On an interview.
Wants to know why he stopped there. I'm sure you heard about this, but we had a pervert sexually assault several women in the parking lot.
Bruce is concerned. Ronnie Barnhart, mall cop, brushes him off.
Yeah, I just thought I'd tell you.
Tells Brandy to be careful watching her comings and her goings and whatnot.
Do you think we're going to be safe? Yeah, Bruce, I think you'll be just fine.
I should warn the pervert that Bruce is out there.
Yeah.
This is great. Otzo's homophobia.
Otzo's for sure. Ronnie picks up a makeup brush, says, Look at me.
I'm Bruce. Is the pervert gonna get me? Golden dumpster.
I'm just fucking with you, Bruce.
Brandy says she'll be fine. Everyone thinks they're fine until someone puts something in them that they don't want in them.
Woo! Yeah!
Says, have fun doing your thing. All righty. And then, what? Oh, I thought I heard you say something. That awkward interaction. So painful. He walks away shaking his head, disappointed.
Jamie Foxx used to do that shit all the time. That's a very Jamie Foxx move.
Cut to a target getting shot in the head.
Shooting range, handgun unloaded.
Ronnie and the UN twins.
Last shot right in the dick. The twins are polishing rifles, wondering about the firearms restriction. Ronnie thinks they should be good soon. Technically, it's still pending. Cut back to more gunfire. Cut back to the twins.
Let me ask you guys this. When we talk about basketball, does that sound like that to people who aren't basketball fans?
Probably. Maybe not surface stuff, but when you get in the weeds even a little bit.
Yeah, or like the new King Kong movies when we're talking about that.
I would say probably most of this podcast sounds like twins talking gun jargon.
Dude, Kongzilla.
Let's not get distracted, Zach.
Hold on, no, but King Kong is so fucking ass off. You can't even imagine how ass off he is.
Amy, pretty,
You gotta see it. I'm telling you, you gotta see it.
good, gorilla.
Twin gun jargon's position about the AS-50. Ronnie is so excited as the twins describe it, say it'd be perfect for their golf cart.
No, fuck. I like that gun. You knew I'd like that gun. Yes, the Ching. That's one of the nicest guns I've seen in a long time. I can't wait to shoot that fucker.
And then the new shotgun model, as we cut to these guys hitting targets, he wants them to confirm if it holds 20 rounds because he thought it was 18 rounds.
Now the twins have AKs.
Yeah, they're just polishing AKs.
Well, guys, we have tasers. We have mace. It's not that bad. That'll have to do for now. Maybe. Yeah, still.
It'd be so much cooler if we were able to carry guns.
Hearing a gun to work would be like the best.
More slow-mo of him firing a gun. He's smirking. Cut to him at home with his mom watching him on the news report. She's pouring alcohol into a plastic bottle.
Into a mostly empty soda bottle. She spills a little booze. And then she's licking it off the side of the bottle. Ass off for the mom. She's incredible.
He says on the news report, I'd like to deliver a personal message to this perverted individual. Nice sucker punch today. You show up again, you see what the fuck happens, okay? I will murder you. I will fucking murder you.
Well, no comment was made.
You're fucking dead. I use mace and tasers. Fuck you.
I love that they aired it.
They bleeped it out, but they aired it.
For some reason, that tickles me.
Flasher attacks Maul is also great.
Mom is so proud of him. Ass off being drunk off her ass. She's bubbling.
She's slurring like crazy.
You really think I did good?
Hell yes. You're phenomenal. You're great. Great.
You're just drunk, Mom.
No. You did good. You scared me. You're scary.
This is what drunk acting is supposed to be. Yeah. So many people just do it stupidly and it's not funny and it's not good. This is perfect drunk acting.
Perfect drunk acting and not the last perfect drunk acting performance.
Correct.
Because there's another one coming up. Future callback.
She pinches his cheek. He's got a confession to make. It might sound bad, but part of me thinks this disgusting pervert is the best thing that ever happened to me. This is a real case. This is my chance to be great. I swear on my soul, I'm going to catch this guy. I'm going to get him.
The look on her face while he's talking about how he's going to catch the perv. Because you could tell her motor skills are all shutting down.
Gone, yes.
Fucking amazing.
But she's smiling.
Got like an open mouth smile.
She passes out on the floor out of her chair while he was talking. He covers her with a blanket, says goodnight.
Gingerly drapes the blanket over her like the Taker's putting
the hat.
Hayden Christensen's hat on his dead body.
Next day, skateboarders spray painted an X over the no on the no skateboarding sign. Ronnie goes up to the Cinnamon Bond place. Ronnie Bernhardt, head of security at the mall.
Wants to claim a free cup of coffee.
Zach, did you just call it the Cinnamon Bond?
Cinnamon Bond.
Cinnamon Bond.
Cinnamon Bond.
Cinnamon Bond.
She's got a boot on her foot. Gets him the coffee. He takes a pill. She's new here. She just got ankle surgery. Started last week.
Thanks for that legs position.
Has a protein deficiency.
Patton's her boss. He comes over and kicks her stool. Could you keep your traffic kick? Area kick. Clear kick.
Ronnie says, I disagree with his methods, but that is a fire hazard.
This character is written almost exactly like Kenny Powers.
Mm-hmm.
So that's some shit Kenny Powers would say like, oh, while I disagree with his methods, I agree it is a fire hazard. And then he goes on to say,
why is Kenny Powers Alvin Gentry?
I don't know. It's the Southern accent. So then he says, oh, you have to confront this guy. He must be so brave. He's like, it's actually kind of my job to put myself in harm's way, to protect weaker people such as yourself who are, crippled in the leg and whatnot. I do it so other people can sleep well at night. Meanwhile, I'm up all night fighting demons. That's Kenny Powers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Word for word, that's Kenny Powers.
That's Jody Hill's influence.
Yeah.
Also, he drops into conversation so much and whatnot, which is a perfect verbal tick for someone like this to have and drop in constantly because they don't know what to say, but they're trying to sound official and sound smart.
Sound smart. Exactly. I know because I worked for a motherfucker who used to say anecdotally was his thing. Like, anecdotally, what do you think? That's not how you use the word anecdotally, bro.
Nell has to say that her cast is coming off in a month, that she's not crippled and whatnot.
Yeah, she interrupts him.
And Ronnie Barnhart, mall cop, continues screaming bloody murder, waking up with nosebleeds, night terrors, finding myself a mile from home with bloody feet and a gun in my hand. I have no idea how I got there, but pound for pound, I would say there is not one human being in this whole mall that deserves this coffee as much as myself. Tells her he'll be seeing her around for more coffee, maybe a free cinnamon bun or something like that.
Some shit I don't know.
As someone who worked in a mall for a long, long time, I will say this. Paul Blart and Observe and Report, they get the entitlement and the absolute lack of self-confidence that they do try to project into being above everything.
These are accurate portrayals.
Dude, these are spot on, at least at the Arden Fair Mall, how mall cops were.
Overly self-important.
And all of our guys did not have guns. They had walkie-talkies.
They want them, though.
I don't think any mall cop has guns.
I guarantee in Texas they have guns. Yeah.
Cut to Brandy speeding in her whip.
She's ass off.
Super freak, trash, nasty speed, smart, walking, dirty, talking, make all the boys weak. With a voice of makeup come, so I've been told. I got rough sex hair and a pussy made a go. Always whispering, he shivering and grabbing on his dick. I can tell him what it look like and tell him what it is. I'm only showing mine if you're showing me his. If it's erected and impressive, my pussy is a gift. You know it smell like red wine, salt flakes and roses. Tastes like a daisy, take a shot because it's golden. Get your mind rolling from the knowledge that I'm knowing. Get your tongue swollen from the pussy that I'm holding. Say you wanna bottle it, open up and swallow it. Addicted to the hum of it, drum it while you follow it. Admire me about it, raise your diarrhea about it. Not the one to shout and wanna go home and cry about it. Super freak, super freak, super freak.
Oh shit, it's a Scion TC. Clip the rehearsal. Menage
that note, boys.
And what's the trip is after I totaled my Scion TC last April 2nd at 100 miles an hour, I had a Focus just like that I got blessed with for $200.
Oh, and we're not done with notes. CT5 license plate. It's SN comes. I think it's Snookums, but that's still very weird spelling.
Yeah.
Get Sly on the phone.
The flash is there when she gets out. Touch daddy's dick. She screams.
The sound of him.
The flapping.
Tapping his meat.
Her reaction, ass off, too.
Wait, do you have him tapping it? I have him flopping it up against his stomach.
Important distinction.
Is his hand moving?
No, you know what? I don't know. It might just be the shaking. You might be right.
Cut to her crying at the makeup counter. Crowd assembled around her. It was horrible. It just keeps playing over and over in my head. Like, someone press stop. It's on repeat.
Are you okay, Brandy?
Physically, yes. Psychologically, no.
She hits the Stephen Baldwin there with the no for sure.
No! And the squint.
Ronnie comes running in, yelling her name. The UN twins with orange cones to make a perimeter.
Perimeter! Out of everyone, I should have been protecting you. Look, this is not your fault. Bakadal wants Ronnie to take her down to his office.
Obviously, I can't walk.
I'm in shock. Of course you are.
He picks her up. He hurts his back. She can't be more than 100 pounds. She's a tiny person.
Heroic music.
Golden dubs her. Oh, my back. Oh, fuck. Come on. And then as he carries her, she goes limp in his arms.
She goes completely limp. Oh, my God. That's ass off.
So ass off, man.
Ray Liotta shows up. The news wants to talk to him. No comment. Cut to Ronnie sitting right in front of Brandy. I mean, right in front, face to face, saying to stay with him.
Whispering is a horseman as he whispers to her.
Yes.
Don't think about his penis.
Don't think about his penis. Ray walks in, asks how she's doing. She's pretty shaken up. He kneels down in front of her. Ronnie sits down in the chair right there off to the side, eyes fixated on Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta says, we're going to work to catch the guy who did this.
Yeah, we're all trying to find the guy who did this and give him a spanking.
Ronnie introduces himself.
Ronnie Barnhart, head of mall security, chief inspector on the case. This is my Lieutenant Dennis. Cut to Michael Pena, ass.
Weird aviators doing the little pose.
Off.
Look at this photograph. Every Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
Oh my God, I love him.
It's an absolute heavyweight bout between Michael Pena and Anna Faris in this movie.
Yeah.
One of the big reasons I thought Ant-Man Quantumania sucked was no Michael Pena and no T.I.
Yeah.
Should have had them in it.
Also, the movie just sucked.
Yes, that too.
Did you get a look at the guy?
Do you remember anything specific? He was white, chubby, and blonde.
Sandy.
Is he a pretty blonde or ugly blonde?
Ugly blonde. I think this is good enough for now. Best thing to do at this point, I'm going to go talk to the other ladies who saw the guy. Ha!
What?
Are you embarrassed saying that stuff? It's just so much like a cop. It's paperwork. It's procedures. What I want to know is who's going to protect Brandy. It's clear to me she's been targeted here.
Ray wonders why.
A, she's the prettiest girl in this entire mall and maybe the world.
And when he says that, she nods in agreement.
She does.
B, it's clear that this pervert is some kind of sociopathic genius who plans on coming back here and finishing what he started by murdering Brandy.
Oh my God. Is that gonna happen?
It's gonna happen.
No, it's not gonna happen.
He's gonna murder you, Brandy.
No, it's
Oh
not.
my God.
It's not
Am I
gonna
gonna
happen.
die?
No.
Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop is leaning down and whispering in her ear.
He's going to murder you, Brandy.
Mark is rolling his eyes. Pena hisses that she's going to die. Leota gives Brandy his card, has to get going, tells her to come down to the station so they can go through mugshots. Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop flips Leota off elaborately.
Leota does a lot of inappropriate touching in this scene. He kind of gently caresses her face.
Yeah.
She's got obliterated eye makeup.
Torched.
And she sultrily tells Leota she feels a lot better.
He walks out. Ronnie says, one question. What the fuck was that, Mark?
Kicks the chair. Pena follows up and kicks the air.
Kicks the air.
Dog, I lost it. It's almost like an echo in the background.
Yeah.
He's like Thanasis.
Yeah.
This movie comes out swinging.
Yep.
Swinging.
It's got a lot of heat. He says,
You're gonna let some fucking hotshot punk come in here and take my fucking case?
Mark just wants this whole thing to be over as soon as possible.
Calls him a sellout.
I'm beginning to feel a little goddamn underappreciated here. And Pena hype mans him with a high pitched,
Damn.
this is my case, not yours, not his. Mine.
Cut to the mall cops at the food court sitting at a table. Pena says that Ronnie's got an important announcement. It's been a tough day for him. It's been tough on his spirit.
So everybody just be very respectful.
There's your respect clip, Zach. We can add it to the soundboard.
That's all I asked for, isn't it?
Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop puts them all under strict orders to do everything in their power to bring down this pervert.
Clemens is there too, by the way.
He looks so young.
Crazy young.
It threw me off. It reminded me of seeing young Steven Dorff
Okay.
in Judgment Night. I was actually shaken by like how young he looks.
Report to me and only me. But most importantly, you do not say a word about this to police, okay? Forget the police. I'm in charge of this. Clemens is there, like you said. He's got to get back to his job.
Technically still employed by Olanders. Kid's not even officially on the team yet. Thinks he's got it all figured out.
Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop breaks it down. Dennis, you're my second in command. You're my right-hand arm man.
I'm Mr. Sterling Everything. I'm his confidant, his best friend, his silly rabbit.
His what?
His silly rabbit.
His silly rabbit?
Yes.
Is that what he calls you?
No.
Thank you very much. I've always wanted that position, but I didn't want to put extra pressure on our friendship.
Twins are his infantry. You're expendable. One of you dies, God gave me another one.
They just nod.
Awesome.
This is straight Kenny Powers talking to Stevie.
Charles, your position is that of a student. Clemens wonders if they're going to get paid extra. Let me ask you something. How much did they get paid to storm Normandy? How much did King Arthur get paid to kill Merlin? How much did they get paid to invent television? Nothing. They did it because they knew it was right.
Clemens' face to this whole thing is funny.
Now everyone put your hands in for a unifying cheer. Clemens is holding out. They stare at him. He's having doubts. Don't be scared. I'm not scared. Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop shushes him. Use my strength.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Special Elite Task Force.
They all fuck it up.
Dennis and the guards come down the escalator.
Dude, Michael Pena
fucking crouched down. Oh my God.
He doesn't really do anything in this movie until an hour plus in, and he's perfect.
He's incredible.
The twins are hitting their batons very menacingly.
Yeah.
As Jesse Plemons turns around and is like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Right.
Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop mugging, double chin.
Remind me of the scene of Horrible Bosses where they're doing the slow-mo walk, but someone walks by in regular motion like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Abrupt cut to nighttime. The mall is mostly empty. We got spray paint covering a security camera. Mysterious hooded figure, shoplifting spree, steals a ton of shit. time lapse of the sun coming up.
Who steals the display shoes? I feel like if you're going to rob these stores, the stock room is where it's at, right?
For sure. Absolutely. All the good stuff's in the back.
That was a knowing comment by former Oakley employee Zach Harper. He knows where the sunglasses get made.
Most of the sunglasses were just kept.
He knows where the sunglasses get kept.
In the cases storage unit underneath. But the goggles in the back, woo. We kept all the expensive watches, though, in the office. That was locked. You can't just get in there.
Walton goggles.
You still got them, Oakleys?
Ronnie comes in the next day, sees that the shoe store has been ransacked.
Fuck.
Now Ray is there interviewing people. Ronnie says, all this is evidence. Bag it and tag it and get it in my office. Completely disrupting the police investigation.
Leota, questioning another beautiful employee, asks if anyone cased the place. Ronnie is lingering nosily, making faces at Ray.
Interrupts.
He walks up. Ronnie Barnhart, head of mall security. Who robbed the shoe store?
He doesn't wait it out in the hallway.
Sarah doesn't know who did it. Detective Harrison seems to be too blinded by your beauty to ask you the right questions. Who robbed the shoe store? Who the fuck robbed the shoe store?
Right, thanks, sir. Cut to Ronnie asking the janitor in Spanish about what happened.
¿Qué pasa, Ramón? Este señor quiere hablar conmigo, pero no lo entiendo, no sé en inglés.
¿Cómo?
No sé lo que quieren, yo les ayudo cualquier cosita, yo llegué al trabajo y aquí viene un señor y quiere preguntarme cosas, pero no lo entiendo.
See.
Ramon is saying that he doesn't understand what the cop said.
This guy fucking did it.
What'd he say?
I don't know. I don't speak Spanish, but you look at his face, his inflections, the tone of his voice, look at his eyes.
Ramon apologizes, doesn't understand. Cut to the mall floor. Now Ronnie Barnhart, mall cop, is going to accuse Aziz.
Oh my God.
Aziz with a goatee is super creepy.
Points him out to Leota as Aziz is at a kiosk rubbing lotion on a random girl.
Yeah.
I have some sensual salts available also. Do you know what those are? That's for when you don't want to take a little bubble bath. Don't cover your little breasts with some bubbles.
Excuse me, I'm Detective Harrison, Conway Police.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I wasn't touching her in a bad way or anything.
So as soon as the cops come up, he tells her, all right, you need to get the fuck out of here. Move, just move.
Ray asks if he knows anything.
He doesn't have any info. What's up, Saddam? The fuck do you want, Ronnie? I want you to face the fucking music is what I want. I have a restraining order against you, so why don't you take this opportunity to back the fuck up?
Ray wants him to go.
You're fucking up my case, Harrison.
You said you had proof. He's got a restraining order against you? Let's go.
This motherfucker, look at him. That's all the proof I need.
That's racist, man.
Race has nothing to do with this. You fit the profile.
Oh, just like I fit the profile for the pervert?
How do I know you're not the pervert?
My dick is brown, you dumb motherfucker.
Let's
go. What you should do is arrest this fucking clown. He comes here and harasses me like every day. Last week he comes here and tells me that he's discovered my plot to blow up the Chick-fil-A. Why the fuck would I blow up Chick-fil-A? It's fucking delicious.
Come on, let's go. I'll go. Let's go. But not before I tell you I got your fucking number. So you should know that I know that you did that shit.
Fuck you, Ronnie.
Fuck you.
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 Fuck you, Ronnie.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Ronnie.
Fuck you, Saddam Hussein of Iraq.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I counted 25 fuck yous between the two of them.
Now they're mouthing it silently.
Cut to Ronnie and Ray in Mark's office. Ronnie mocks Ray sitting with his arms crossed. Mark wants to know if they found anything. Ronnie says he found out quite a bit.
Like what?
A few clues, nice list of suspects, and an answer to the whole damn case.
Cobra formula. Leota, we didn't find anything. Ronnie Barnhart, mall cop, talking shit to Leota. Too many cooks in the kitchen. You're not a cook. I'm a cook, and I'm serving up justice. You're a security guard. Hot plates of justice. And that's when CT5 Yeller, Ray Liotta,
loses it.
Uncorks.
Look at this photograph because this fucking screenshot, man.
Menage a photograph.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
Now, Zach has the better catch of Rogan getting berated.
I was going for the Rogan face here, yes.
And also the caption, you know why? Because you're a fucking... Meanwhile, Mayes has a much better Ray Liotta. The color in his face is so intense, and he's way more unhinged. I almost wish I could piece together the two pictures.
Mayes, please clip in the line from Two for the Money.
I've never quite seen a color on the man like that, Walter. Is that what you say? That's kind of a chartreuse?
That's it, you motherfucker. All day I've been listening to your bullshit. We didn't find anything today because of you. You fucked up my investigation. You wasted my time. Now I gotta come back to this shithole to interview the people who might have actually done the crime. I hate you. I hate you so much, you fucking bingo.
And newsflash, you're a fucking rent-a-cop.
Rogan's making a great face, absorbing all this anger and hate. You might think you're a real cop, but you're not. You know why? Because you're a fucking bingo.
He storms out, slams the door. Ronnie looks at Mark and says, use your inside voice, we can all hear.
Great capper. Ronnie Barnhart, mall cop, pulls up in front of the police department on his motorcycle.
A Honda motorcycle. What a perfect touch.
Right in a mall cop's budget, Walks into the recruitment office in his gray sweatsuit, looking into exactly what it requires to become a police officer.
Are you interested in joining the force? Mostly curious. Why? Do you see something in me? He's so wanting this acceptance.
Officer Exposition explains what it takes to be in the academy.
You're going to walk him through the steps. Lay him on me.
Physical evaluation.
Done.
Psychological tests.
Easy.
And a background check.
Boom.
He suggests a ride along, ask a question, get an answer. You got a hell of a system down here.
Thank you for your time, sir. Ronnie Barnhart, mall cop, pronounces ride along like it's a foreign word that he's never heard before.
He hasn't come out yet.
I love that when he gives him the forms, he's buttering. I'm probably not going to fill these out. We just keep them as is.
Now he's at home, staring at the forms, nervously breathing. He's going to do it. Next day at work, slow motion karate moves, feeling himself in the food court. He's dancing. He's doing finger guns.
Goes up to Nell. He's got the coffee ready for him. He doesn't like the coffee.
Coffee tastes different. And I stupidly remembered a false plot point of like the thief that goes through also pisses and shit and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, oh, he pissed in the coffee or whatever. Then I realized it when he said, no, I mean, maybe it's just these forms that I filled. This motherfucker here, man. He just wants it in. He's trying to shoehorn it in anyway to bring up the fact that he's...
It's incredible.
It might turn into Ronnie Barnhart formula.
Oh.
It's not even Cobra formula anymore. Him trying to shoehorn everything.
You applying to be a police officer? What? Did I say that out loud?
It totally slipped out. Don't tell anyone. I just don't really want it getting out there,
There's no shame in going after your dreams. You should keep doing it no matter how many people laugh at you. Who's laughing at me?
No one laughs at me for trying to do my destiny. That's not how this works.
If anything, I laugh at the other idiots who are trying to do what they want to do.
Sorry about that, Ronnie Barnhart, mall cop. Save your sorries for someone sad.
Yeah.
Stuff your sorries in a sack and give them to someone who needs them. Not me. Slurps his coffee.
Cut to nighttime. Ray Liotta leaving the station, getting into his car. Ronnie's in the back seat.
Ray Liotta, CT5 laughs.
Oh, great laugh.
Oh, yeah.
That's the same laugh from Goodfellas. I was like, oh, that's a great laugh, man.
Ronnie's in the back seat, climbs into the front seat, scared Ray. I'm here for my ride along,
Full on denim outfit.
So much denim.
Liotta wants him the fuck out of the car. Every citizen is allowed a ride along well within his rights. This is real, by the way. I didn't know that.
Is it?
That's real?
Any citizen can request a ride along from the police. I had no clue. I thought he was making it up.
Jesus.
Wait, can I be drunk and ask for a ride along so I can get a ride along home?
That's not.
I don't think you can call an Uber ride along. No.
Yeah.
It's not like fucking New Year's Eve AAA tipsy toe.
I also don't think you should try to test this rule.
Ronnie Barnhart, mall cop, even cleared it with the captain. So here's the part where I tell you that payback's a bitch. And the only thing really left to say after this is boom.
Boom's a horseman.
You want to see what I do? I would love nothing more than to see what you think you do. I'll show you.
He peels out. They're driving the streets. We got a real white man's burden scenario on the streets here.
Oh,
yeah.
Gun store, liquor store, gun store. Where the fuck are you taking me?
I love how also Antonio is flying his wares.
Antonio's definitely out there.
Same note too.
Yep.
Antonio and the unhoused gentleman cutting it up.
They stop at a corner. It's called the Crossroads. Used to be the worst corner in the whole city. Ronnie's heard of it. They worked there for years, cleaning it up. Still patrol the area to keep their presence up.
Yeah.
Ronnie says he used the same technique at the mall.
So I thought it looked like the same intersection where Walter White runs over some drug dealers in Breaking Bad because it's Albuquerque, but it's not quite. It's probably just another street in Albuquerque.
Are they in Albuquerque?
Yeah, it's shot in Albuquerque.
Had no idea.
I knew by the look of the mall it was Southwest. My guess was Mesa, Arizona. Used to be a mall called Fiesta Mall that looked like that. But Albuquerque makes a lot of sense too.
He's going to let Ronnie do the foot patrol tonight. This is his way of making it up to getting off on the wrong foot with Ronnie. Ronnie would love to. He's ready. Gets out of the car. He is dressed again in denim, except for some white ass shoes.
I thought for sure we got off on the wrong foot now, didn't we, Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop?
No, I missed that. That slipped past me. He gets out and Ray drives away.
Yep.
Leaves him.
CT5 dick move.
He's confused. He yells after him.
Guy with the brown bag does the throat slash to him.
3 kids approach him with chains and a bike. It's officially a Dave Chappelle routine now when the kid tries to sell him crack.
Yeah.
Hey, Clay, looking for that crack?
Am I looking for that crack? As in crack cocaine? You just offered to sell me a Schedule 1 narcotic. That's a felony. That's 5 to 10 years. Boom, you're under citizen's arrest.
Go, motherfucker!
I will not let you go, motherfucker.
Fuck you!
You are gonna learn things in jail you didn't know existed. Just gotta wait for my partner to get back. Right here. Should be any second.
Get your hands off him!
What?
Danny McBride shows up.
Oh my God, that fucking tattoo on his chest of the kid's face is so funny.
You heard me? That's my son, motherfucker.
What, this little guy right here?
This is my motherfucking seed right here. You see I got him on my motherfucking chest?
I see that.
I ain't just gonna tattoo any motherfucker on my chest. This is my lifeline, my legacy.
Well, I hate to be the one to break this to you because you seem to love him. Seems as though your son just tried to sell me an illegal drug.
Rico just tried to sell you some drugs.
Yeah.
That's some crazy shit. Ain't that some crazy shit?
That's fucked up.
That's not too crazy, though. Because he works for me, you stupid motherfucker.
More bad news. You're gonna need to find yourself a new employee because I'm taking him downtown.
Oh, for real? Well, you gonna need to find a new motherfucking head.
You're right. You're free to go, kid. Good luck with the crack. Have a good life.
Yeah, get home, Rico. Do your motherfucking homework. Rico, get home.
I love the big henchman who keeps interjecting.
Yes.
So I'll catch you guys later. Thank you very much.
Waste of time? Motherfucker, don't tell me what to do. How many motherfuckers have you killed? None. I've killed 2, so shut the fuck up.
I'll do it, okay?
You gonna start crying?
Just don't do it.
Oh, look at little bitch.
This is a mistake, okay? Just don't do it.
You know what I should do? Should make you suck this gun like a dick. And when it comes, it's gonna blow your brains all over the street.
Look at your heart.
Pop a cap in his ass right now.
I'm motherfucking believable. You gonna seriously sit here and fucking talk to me?
When he's arguing with his henchman once again, that's when Ronnie Barnhart Malkoff sneaks a baton out of his pants leg.
Collapsible baton, yeah.
Disarms McBride.
Beats the shit out of everybody.
Smashes his foot, brutally takes them all out. We get a close-up shot of an arm breaking.
Through the skin.
Kicks McBride in the face. His breath is heaving as he stands over.
God damn, 5 dudes?
And spits.
Spit good. Spit's good, huh?
Oh, I forgot to note earlier, I've got plot liftoff when the flasher flashes Anna Faris.
Because this time, it's personal.
Yeah, it's personal.
Exactly.
4, 3, 2, 1.
To Ray and the other detectives sitting around, they're laughing about taking him to the crossroads. They joke he'll probably get killed.
It's Clegg with a dyed black hair ponytail looking like shit.
And he's always dressed like a fucking hot dog. Brown suit, yellow tie.
Donald might look like a hot dog, but you're wearing an actual hot dog costume.
He's ass off though.
He'd probably get killed. Good. I hope he does get killed. Fuck him. I don't care. I'm telling you, I hate this guy. I hate him more than, and that's when Ronnie walks in with Rico.
Sit the fuck down. Do you hear me? You sit the fuck down. Don't fucking talk back to me. He does the stomp and tries to get him to flinch.
Yeah.
Fuck, I thought, asshole.
Goes over to Ray, set him up and left him. Wants him to admit it. Ray takes off his jacket.
Yeah, I set you up.
What are you going to do about it?
Rolls up his sleeves.
What are you going to do? I'm going to thank you. What?
Whispers.
What are you talking about? You're going to thank me? I knew you wanted to see if I had the chops to become a police officer. And I did it, man. I did it. There's 6 dead crackheads that can confirm that. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for believing in me.
Clegg and the rest of the cops laughing.
Yes.
They're loving this shit.
They cannot get enough of it. Ray doesn't know what to say. He hugs him, says his actions say more than his words ever could.
I always wanted to be a cop. I didn't want to admit it, but you knew. You knew. Okay. I need more.
He's got a calculator watch on that it's fucking killer. It's such a great accessory.
Same note too. I just noticed it when he's giving him the hug.
Yep, that's what I noticed it too.
Turns around dramatically. Music ramps up. He does a salute point, and as he passes Rico on the way out, boom, fuck you.
Says get used to seeing him around here. Montage of the physical tests. He's doing a corkboard of flasher suspects.
He's got a photo of the twins with the post-it. Dick color? Question mark?
Yeah. Pervert thief is misspelled. Thief is Theif on his little post-it.
Yes.
My favorite part of the training montage is as he's racing through the thing and then he's running down the balance beam and there's a woman who's trying to get the gun and he shoves the fuck out of her.
Yes.
Which I'm trying to figure out how they shot that shit because he runs down the balance beam.
He might actually did it.
Also, he runs into a tunnel after a guy, but then comes out of it first. Trick photography.
He's got a pic of his face pasted onto a buff drawing of a body with Anna Faris picture.
With a shotgun.
Yeah, the shotgun.
There's a Dutch angle of him jumping through the air. It's nighttime. Brandy's leaving the mall, heading to her car. Ominous music. Turns around, no one there. We hear wheels squeaking. It's just Ronnie Barnhart, mall cop, and his unmaintenanced golf cart.
Where you running, girl?
Fuck! You scared the shit out of me!
Want to ride to your car or what?
Gives her a ride, starts sing-songing her name.
Brandy. Says, hey, Brandy, I'm going to lay out a scenario for you. You, me, free dinner. You fill in the rest with the answer yes.
There's my car.
He drives right past it.
Oh no, the brakes are cut. I can't stop. I can't stop. I'm just joking. I can't stop.
I'm joking.
But I'm not going to unless you agree to go to dinner with me. Someone better say yes and tell me what they want to eat for dinner. Fine, motherfucker.
All right, pick me up Friday night. It's a date. No, it's not a fucking date. Just don't tell anybody.
He's fondling her head. She wriggles out. Don't.
You don't.
Cut to Patton ripping on Nell again.
Roasting Nell.
Clip it.
Listen, okay? I've told you if you're gonna sit up here, you gotta keep this counter clean.
No, I can't reach that far.
You can't reach that far because of my thing. If only I had a stick or something that would extend my reach,
Like the 8 stick-like objects that are behind this counter. Think outside the box.
I'm so sorry, Roger. I'm gonna do better. I'm sorry.
Oh, 2 sorries. Like, oh, I thought those would clean the counter, but they don't. Because I guess I'm fucking dumb.
So fucking great, man.
Patton ass off.
Oh, Patton Oswalt's phenomenal.
And once again, it's a mall cinnamon roll place boss.
Yes.
Those people are not good people.
They're not.
They're miserable pieces of shit.
Looking to wield some power.
Is that real?
Dude, everywhere in the mall is that. Every store.
Every boss in the mall is like mid 40s, early 50s.
Yeah.
This is where their life has ended up.
Yes.
They're managing teenagers and early 20-somethings who don't want to be there.
Ronnie walks up, asks for coffee.
He senses that Nell is distressed, asks her if the ring means that she's married.
We get the whole thing about the ring.
I'm married to God. Means that I'm waiting for marriage before I'm with a man. So you're a virgin. Technically a born-again virgin. I mean, we've all been to Beach Week, right?
That's such a great line.
So yeah, I'm a virgin again.
That means nothing and everything.
I love how he turns on her.
Yeah.
Oh, no reason. Actually, I got kind of a hot date tonight with Brandy over the makeup counter. I thought if you were married, you might have some insight into relationships. You can maybe tell me what I should wear on a date. Never mind. What you just said is kind of weird. I don't really think you're the best person to be giving me advice on this.
She says, you know what?
It's been a while. He says the coffee's delicious. You should get married to this.
Get married to the coffee like Zach was married to the game.
Oh, God. We were all married to the game.
Oh, that the coffee's fucking someone else when you come home?
Mm-hmm.
Brutal.
Maybe they're fucking each other.
Oh,
the game and the coffee?
The game and the coffee.
Maybe. Wouldn't shock me.
Which is funny because now in my mind, I've got the game from Street Kings fucking Coffee, which is Ed Helms' character in Coffee and Kareem.
Or Andre 3000 in Semi-Pro.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Zach walked in on. A threesome.
And he was hurt.
Lots of coffee.
How do you think I met Derek?
Shoulder to cry on.
Nell encourages him to dress like himself. Yeah, again, maybe not the best person to be giving advice on this, so... Ronnie Barnhart, mall cop's mom, is wasted and she is eager to see his date outfit.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she's so drunk.
DT5 worst outfit.
He is dressed
Hideous sweater.
horribly.
Gold chain. Pants with zipper cargo pockets.
He's dressed like Justin Timberlake in the Dick in a Box.
Yes. Yes.
Mama thinks he looks handsome. This girl's going to be knocked on her socks. Is that KFB or is she just drunk?
No, I think she's just drunk.
Oh.
She proves that later.
It might be Kentucky bourbon fried banter.
Yeah.
KBFB. I think that's what that is.
Ronnie Barnhart, mall cop, starts raving Brandy.
He says she's the most beautiful girl in the world.
Get that harmonica out, Amin. It's time for some poppy talk.
Well, that's not what the harmonica's for, but...
Well, because she's doing a little flashback.
Well, it's reminiscent.
Man, it's all about the memories, man.
A flashback, though. She's just talking. A flashback is when we actually get to see them.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I forgot about your rules and systems.
My rules! I got my rules!
You know, I remember when your father picked me up for our first date. I swear, he was the most handsome man I'd ever laid eyes on. I knew right then and there that I would fuck him that night and end up marrying him.
I sure hope that happens to me tonight.
Oh, it will, Ronnie. I just know it.
He asked why dad left. Well, he kind of freaked out when you were born. I mean, you had so many special needs, just couldn't handle the pressure. One day you just couldn't take it anymore. Do you think it was my fault that dad left?
Definitely.
An honest mother.
Cut to him waiting on the curb outside her house.
An honest drunk.
Car pulls up. We hear her go, "You guys are hysterical. Let me out."
See you later, sweet tits.
Fuck you, Tyler.
Bay's clipping, Dabo Switty. Tyler.
Hey, Tyler, I'm listening to that for you, Tyler.
Ronnie's holding flowers for her. She wants to know what he's doing there. We're supposed to have dinner. I forgot. That's okay. I didn't. Well, it's pretty late. I made several dinner reservations, so we get a table no matter what.
Well, I gotta pee first. Want me to come? Yeah, I'll just wait out here.
Cut to her sucking down a drink pretty quickly. He's impressed.
Cleavage looming in the background.
Watch this. Nurse.
Nurse.
Nurse. Can I get another? Wait, this is on you, right?
She is so ass off as a basic bitch, man.
Especially being proud of herself at her own terrible joke.
I can't even tell you how many girls that worked at the mall I knew like this.
I'm about to say, I've never worked in a mall, but I have to imagine that every girl that works
is spot the fuck on.
She orders 4 shots of tequila, and it reminds me of the date.
Mm-hmm.
Did I tell that?
Mm-hmm. I thought of you as well, man.
I was like, oh, 4? You went clear past a double and a triple to get a...
I think it's really funny to call the waitress nurse. Ronnie Barnhart, mall cop, overlap. So how much do you love your job?
Oh, God, I hate this shit.
Oh, I hate it too.
This is either me or Zach on a date.
It's both of us for sure, man. I thought of us immediately. I thought of you saying same note too.
How awesome is I working at the mall? I hate it. Oh, it fucking sucks.
Yeah, man, fuck this shit.
I listen to bitching all day long, do makeup on these fat ass women. And you know what? Like my mom always said, you can polish a turd, but it's still a piece of shit.
Exactly.
Mommy talk.
That's such an incredible journey that you must be going on every day.
When he takes out his pills, her eyes light up like a Christmas tree.
Fucking excited, man.
My note is excited chittering from Anna Faris.
Hold up. All right. What the fuck is that? Let me see. Don't be stingy. Clonazepam? That's the good shit. I'm impressed. I did not think you partied like that.
God, do I ever party like? I party like this every 4 to 6 hours.
As he looks at the canister,
he checks the label.
He doesn't even know how much he takes his own medication. Ass off. Brandy switches and lays on the charm now that she wants something. Can I have one, please? Come on, Ronnie. Come on, Ronnie. Come on.
He says take the whole thing. He doesn't think he needs them anymore.
Dog.
The whole thing.
Everything's going great in his life right now.
She is downing pills left and right. She's not taking one. She's taking multiple.
I thought this dinner was going to suck. Me too. Why? I was like, okay, weird guy at the mall asking me out. Oh my God. But now I got a whole new script. Thank you.
Shots get there.
Shots. Yeah, shots. Down that hatch. Those here.
To eternal life. Together.
Oh, fuck you.
Okay.
Come on, bitch.
Ass off. Yeah. That killed me, man.
Oh my God. It burns so good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, again.
Shot after shot. He says, "You're so gorgeous." We see slow-mo of her taking the shots. She looks at it with those eyes. You know she's gonna fuck now. Cut to them riding on his Honda. She's gripping his tits.
Feeling him up. He picks her up off the bike. Been a magical evening. Amazing. I think I gotta say congratulations.
She is drooling pink liquid.
Dude.
Made it to the next level. Did it together. I'm so fucking shit-faced.
When he makes out with her, he caresses her helmet.
Motorcycle.
The caressing of the helmet had me done. And as she staggers, they staggered into the house. And now we got ourselves a horse race. Who plays drunk better? The mom or Anna Faris?
It's such a good question.
Anna Faris knocked out.
Yeah, she nailed it.
Throwing up and then staggering.
She nailed the whole thing.
Well, so we've got 2 types of drunks here, right?
Yeah.
The closer who comes in and does 4 shots in a row.
Yes.
And then we've got the marathon runner drunk, which is the mom who's drunk 24/7.
Permanent inebriation, yeah.
Cut to him raping her?
Yep.
Date rape.
Same note too, bro.
This is where the movie kind of turns for me. I gotta be honest. Like, it's banger after banger to start. And this is where I'm like, uh-oh, I forgot about this part.
Is this also humor? I couldn't tell. Or was this the dark humor?
This is Otto humor. No. This is Otto.
Okay.
I mean, there's puke on the pillow.
Vomit everywhere.
I mean, to me, they are portraying Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop as a bad dude.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's dark humor.
I don't think they're saying this is funny and we are glorifying date rape. I think they're saying this dude's bad. He date rapes.
Well,
but they do kind of give him a pass here because he stops. He notices she's passed out.
Yeah, and she says, "Why the fuck did you stop?" So now I think it is kind of this is funny.
Yes,
and we're making light of it.
That's why I think it's Otto humor, and he starts going again.
I just want to remind you that Zach wants us to just be very respectful.
I do, absolutely.
Clip it.
Yeah, clip it.
Clip it, Mace.
So everybody just be very respectful.
You're gonna clip that a lot.
I know. That button's gonna get worn out, man. Because there's not a lot of respect going on.
Yeah.
And we got to remind people that we're trying to be respectful.
Mm-hmm.
He's so happy.
He's so happy.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. He's just going to town.
In a 2009 interview with the AV Club, Jody Hill said, quote, "I've always kind of liked scenes that you talk about how fucked up they are. I would have been happy without any dialogue in that scene. I wanted to show them just having sex and her passed out, and I thought that would have been funnier. But I think I have a darker sense of humor than most people, so at the end, Ferris's character is okay with it." And that was like, I'll shoot it both ways. So I actually shot it both ways. I just kept the camera rolling. There's a line that's like, we're okay laughing and you're pushing the envelope. But you're not really pushing the envelope until you cross that line where a lot of people don't go along with you. I tried to do it in a few scenes in this movie where a lot of people aren't going to go along with the film or with what we're trying to do. Hopefully that means we're actually pushing the envelope.
Cut to the psych evaluation.
Born and raised in town, he's a local boy. He does have a history of depression or psychosis, but nothing worth mentioning. It's a little bipolar disorder, not a big deal. She asks if he's taking his meds. I am pleased to announce that I am currently off all prescription medication.
Congratulations. Why did the doctors take you off?
They didn't.
How are you feeling?
Starts bragging about his life. Met a girl. We're in love.
We're in love.
This close to catching this pervert, catching a robber, just generally becoming the man. So at this point in my life, I really feel like I could destroy some motherfuckers.
Again, this is all Kenny Powers dialogue, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. She's like, okay, I'm just going to write that down. Yeah, write it down.
Yeah.
She asks why he wants to become a police officer. I have a dream, most nights. Starts on a playground. Coach Pete Bell is teaching kids how to shoot. Kids swinging, laughing, dogs barking, butterflies just flapping their little wings. Then you hear a rumbling, and over the horizon comes a black cloud, and it's made of cancer and pus. Starts sweeping over the playground. Everyone starts screaming and clawing their eyes and pulling at their hair, saying, "Help! What do we do?"
You know what happens next? Out steps me, wielding the biggest fucking shotgun you've ever seen in your life. And you know what I do? I blow every fucking thing away. And I am getting God's work done. And when it's all over and the dust has settled, the whole world gathers below me. They say, "Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you for helping, being a great man, and doing this for us." And you know what I say? You don't need to thank me. I'm just a guy with a gun. I'm just a cop.
Okay. That should do it. Thank you for your time, Mr. Barnhart.
I think you mean Officer Barnhart.
Him cocking the gun and shooting it in her face.
Pretending to shoot her. Oh my God.
And he's so proud of himself.
Because he's doing finger guns. And then he does.
That was in the trailer, I want to say.
Yeah, I think so.
He thought he crushed it too. That's unbelievable.
Cut to them having a picnic party outside the mall with a sign that says they'll miss him.
Going away party. Ronnie Barnhart, mall cop, got called up to the big leagues. The twins are hyped that he's going to carry a gun.
Clemens is in uniform now.
Mom is proud of him. Made him a huge gun cake.
She starts crying.
Horsemen might be guns.
I think the White House could be the next stop.
How strong is that boost?
Dude.
One scene ago, you were saying his dad ran away because of all of his mental problems.
Dennis gives her a tissue for your tears.
He's waving it in her face.
He's tapping her on the shoulder with the tissue. All we see is his hand and the tissue as he keeps offering. Finally, he notices, takes it.
Well, thank you, Brown Eyes. You know, when Ronnie was in high school, I used to fuck all his friends.
Guys, I want you to look at this photograph because this is a very ass-on.
Clemens?
Nope.
Oh.
It is Clemens.
Nope.
Oh, that's Zach.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
Pena, when she says that shit, he's CC very intrigued.
Okay, Mom. Don't handle Dennis. Is that okay?
Oh,
Well,
damn.
there's icing right there.
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
some icing right there. Yeah, I think you spilled more on it, probably.
Clemens is so grossed out by this, so uncomfortable. Ass off.
He's aggressively stroking his thigh.
She puts icing on his pants.
Put more icing on it.
Cut to Brandy.
Putting lipstick on a woman. Ronnie shoves a rose in her face, starts rubbing it on her face with a crazy look, then rubs it on his own face. This customer is getting incredibly uncomfortable.
He softly says, "Wait for me. Wait for me." He's walking around the food court. Nell wheels up to him with a coffee. She's in a wheelchair now. He leaves the mall. He walks up.
Why is she in a wheelchair, by the way?
She had ankle surgery. That's all we find out.
A scooter, no crutches, nothing, huh? Just
No.
straight up wheelchair?
Turn of the century, bitch. She works in a mall.
He walks up to the police station like a bingo, walks into the detective's room.
Ray hides Clegg in the closet, chittering his ass off. He's so excited.
So much chittering.
Leota brings him in. Wanted to see his face when he found out. They're not going to be able to let him join the academy.
That's not possible, so that's not true.
Had trouble passing the minimum requirements, and you failed the psych exam. Yeah, no, I passed that.
I remember she put a big A+ on it.
Passed the shit out of it. Leota reads it. Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop shows warning signs of delusion. Allowing him to join the force at this time puts his life and the lives of others in jeopardy.
I love he's like, I don't say that's possible. We can figure this out.
Doesn't understand. You got problems. And that's when Clegg comes out of the closet. Thought this was going to be kind of funny, but it's actually kind of sad. So
catch you later.
That is a line that keep that in mind for later.
Not gonna let him in. Dreams of becoming a cop aren't gonna happen. He is distraught on the steps of the station. We get a montage of him in uniform at the mall, sad and depressed. Nell's watching Patton and the other worker make fun of her for being in a wheelchair. Golden dumpster bit.
That's Lauren Miller, Rogan. That's Seth Rogen's wife.
Hey, I'm Nell.
Did you want some of my buttons?
Yeah, here, toast it up. My brake broke.
Oh,
Bam, right into the freaking fryer. You know,
No wonders why Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop is back. He lies, says he decided to, but he also doesn't want to talk about it. Doesn't even want a cup of coffee. No offense to you, but I'm going to have to refuse your coffee, you know? Coffee seems disgusting to me. In fact, right now, I don't think I want anything less in the whole world than a cup of your coffee, so no thank you.
She's sad. She's crying. He says, all right, I want the coffee. She says that Roger, the manager, is mean to her, hates her because she can't walk.
You talk about how lazy I am. I'm not lazy. I'm only sitting in this chair because of my leg. I want to quit and I can't because I don't have any money for the doctor bills and insurance and stuff. Ass off for Colette Wolfe.
She is ass off.
He storms into the back, kicks open the door, starts ramming Patton's head into the giant toaster.
To the oven.
You like making fun of people? Huh? Huh?
It's stupid.
Huh? You say one more thing to now, I'm gonna fucking murder you.
You too. He points at his wife.
At his wife, yeah. Tells Nell he was never there.
He's driving Plemons around the golf cart. Sadly, Plemons says it's good to have him back. They're putting a boot on the car of a store manager or owner or something in the loading dock.
Yeah, it's a Taurus station wagon.
That poor Taurus.
Oh, yeah.
My first car was a 96 Ford Taurus.
Nice.
Prior to the 20 CB. The guy comes out, starts flipping out at Plemons. Ronnie's coaching him, telling him to be louder and more authoritative. Take out your taser. You have no right. Ronnie tases the fuck out of him. How hard is it? The easiest fucking thing on earth. I got another one right here, motherfucker.
You and twins have a clue in the pervert case to cheer Ronnie up. It's a Polaroid they found next to the dumpsters. It's a pic of the penis.
Unfortunately, no. This picture of a penis does not cheer me up.
He's so sad.
So sad.
Tells Dennis he feels like he's losing it. A change is coming. I used to think I was the only thing between the light and the darkness. You know what I realize now? This is who I am. Licks the Polaroid, sticks it to his head.
Paige says, Ronnie, could you please take that dick off your face?
Yes.
Dennis is glad he opened up because he wants to open up too. I used to be like you. I fell into that world to pretend. And that's where you got to smarten up and cut somebody sometimes. You might think that I float, maybe even walk on water and stuff, but I'm here to tell you that sometimes I drink out of a volcano.
That's a great line. That's a bar.
I know how to deal with the system. I know how to fuck with it. I just got to ask you, Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop, are you willing to accept what I have to teach?
Inspirational music during the whole speech. Ronnie whispers, I'm ready.
Whisper back and forth. Whispering is a horseman for sure.
Big time.
Do you want me to show you the way?
Show me the path.
Can I lead you, please?
Dennis has his eyes closed when he says that, by the way. Lead me.
Can I lead you, please? Lead me. I'm going to put you in my pocket.
Guide me.
You're in my hands.
When do we start?
Right now.
Dennis does a line of
Drug Taj!
Hey!
a line of coke.
I call it a substance abuse montage because they drink too.
This is like when Clegg and Kenny Powers hook up for the first time and he's pounding down.
Yep.
It's off a cardboard box in a hallway in the bowels of the mall. That is incredible attention to detail.
They're drinking from a flask, they're smoking weed, they're drinking in the parking lot, they're in the shipping, receiving area, staring at the graffiti that says fuck. They roll up on skateboarders in the golf cart.
Cheating at skee ball.
Dennis is sitting there and he's dropping the balls in the 100 circle.
More coke, laser pointer on popos and roundies.
And then we get the scene where they're in the dressing room.
Disposable camera and gratua popos.
It's a scene that I don't think actually plays out ever in real life.
No.
Which is multiple women just getting naked together in a dressing room.
And I don't know where that setup is at all. Where you can just reach over there and take a pic.
That he coughs when he takes the picture.
They start beating the shit out of the skateboarders.
Skater bashing time.
They're taking pills. Right, the kids train in the mall, spray you under the fuck graffiti.
They popped a molly in the dressing room before they rode the train. The screen goes black.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Ronnie. There's nothing good about this at all.
He's shooting up in the bathroom stall.
He's nodding off. You okay, Dennis? More skater bashing time, slamming them into trees, spraying them with paint, smashing all their skateboards. They run down a kid in the golf cart, smash him in the back of the head with another board. And it's official, folks.
The plot lift off?
I am updating my Dangerous Nights crew.
Whoa!
Dennis?
Armand Asafte as Rico and Judge Dredd is out.
Whoa!
Dennis slotting in at number 5.
That's a lot of chaos, man. That's a lot of chaos.
Welcome to the Dangerous Nights crew, Dennis. You're really bringing the danger to that dangerous night. And now they're staggering around the mall, wasted.
Did we get to the gratua popos? I don't remember.
We sure did.
Got it.
So it's the end of the day, and he knows he doesn't need to take things so seriously. We've got a fucking meaningless existence. So sometimes it don't mean shit.
Who cares though, right? That's what I'm saying.
And then Dennis drops the hallowed PIC.
Oh.
Partner in crime.
Oh, wow, man.
Shout out to role models.
Yeah.
You dropped the P-bomb on me, man. Feels so good to hear you say that, man. I've never had a partner. I love you. I love you too, man.
He said it.
They hug.
I don't care. I don't care. You can't catch me. You can't catch me.
They're chasing each other around.
Oh, but you ain't seen the best part yet, man, because when everybody leave this place, I'll rob the shit out this motherfucker.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean out there, man? After your shit.
Oh, what a film noir.
Oh, no.
You're the one that's been robbing the mall?
I got the code from the security camera.
In front of my face?
Right in front of your fucking face. You guys didn't even realize it.
He's opening a safe.
Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop is having a crisis of conscience.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do that.
He's got the code.
What has this place ever done for you, man? Don't you see that people see us as jokes? Doesn't that hurt your feelings?
Feelings?
Feelings
like a 14-year-old.
Yeah, it really does. But all right, suit yourself, Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop. You can be a slave, but I already told you.
Oh.
I'm a motherfucking outlaw.
He asks him to stop, and he'll pretend it never happened. Says, Ronnie, you're right. Ronnie, you're right as hell. What was I thinking? Robbing a mall and taking jewelry and stuff? What's that all about? They start walking out.
Let's go get a beer.
Ronnie's saying he won't say anything. And then Dennis grabs a stool and knocks him down and knocks him out.
Fuck, Dennis, how could you, man? Dennis hops in the display car, cranks up the radio, joyriding through the mall, crashes right out through the front door.
Cut to Ronnie with an ice pack on his head. How could you not know it was Dennis? And then how could you be so stupid as to let him get away and in the fucking raffle car of all things?
Well, may I speak now?
Go ahead.
Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop takes the penis Polaroid out of his pocket. I found this. That's the pervert's penis. He's still in this mall. Finding out whose penis that is my last shot at redemption.
Let's hope he doesn't show up again. Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back quick and he's coming back hard. Yeah. What are you talking about? Talk about deep cover. Talk about black ops shit. How about going off the grid completely?
Now we're hitting the voiceover section of the movie.
Oh my God, there's so much monologue here.
Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop is getting dressed up in his undercover gear.
A very unexpected horseman comes galloping from the back of the pack to take the lead.
Batmanologue?
Yeah.
Yes.
Batmanologue also, this is extremely Kenny Powers listening to his own autobiography.
Yes, absolutely.
I got no rules to follow. Just got myself and my instinct. Are you fucking bingo, Ronnie?
Ronnie doesn't even exist.
My name is Gil Jacobson.
CT5 worst names.
No, please, you gotta help old Gil. What's it gonna take to keep you on the phone? You dance for you, but you wouldn't even see it. All right, I'm dancing.
We see him enter the mall. He's just looking around.
Average mall customer came to the mall to do some personal shopping.
He's dressed like such an incredible bingo. It's like the worst golf outfit, I guess it would be.
Yeah.
A plaid quarter zip pullover and one of those stupid ass hats like Jerry had.
That you would wear if you were from Boston, yeah.
And as he walks to the vault, incognito as he thinks, Aziz looks at him and says, "Fuck you, Ronnie." He gives him the big middle finger.
Fuck you, Ronnie. Nice hat, you stupid motherfucker.
It's Aziz versus Danny McBride for the Delroy Lindo Award.
He sees Bruce and Brandy eating in the food court. Says his path is a righteous one, for he's been chosen to be the protector and the destroyer.
Brandy goes out and exit. Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop is watching her from the roof like Batman.
With the biggest binoculars I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my God.
Those are tactical. Those are like the night vision goggles that Zach got from his manager at the Oakley store.
Divorcee.
Hey, who's Batman to you? Like when you think of Batman, who's Batman?
Are you kidding me?
Christian Bale?
Christian Bale.
Michael Keaton is Batman to me.
Where is he?
And Michael Keaton's Batman was just like, hey, I'm Batman.
No. Hey, I'm Batman.
No, dude, no, I'm Batman. This is what Batman sounds like.
I'm counting on it.
No, I'm counting on it, I'm Batman.
I live by a code of my own invention, but a code nonetheless. And I follow it to a fucking T. Danger lurks in the darkness, waiting to pounce, and it's my duty to face that danger and stare in its godless eyes. Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop rolls up on Ray Liotta's car, where Brandy is fucking Liotta in the back seat. He's calling her Mandy.
Him calling her Mandy. I laughed so hard. Golden dumpster.
Fuck the shit out of me.
Seth Rogen's face.
Cucko Ronnie outside. He runs away.
His face is so ass off, man.
This face.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
That is the Cucko Leary face of horror.
He's horrified.
Mandy. Oh, Mandy.
I also love she never corrects him.
No, she doesn't care.
Not once. It doesn't matter.
Now he's sitting traumatized. The Batman voiceover continues. Nothing can hurt me. Nothing. My body has become a weapon. I am an instrument of protection and justice. I am the hammer in the right hand of all that is good.
Very Christopher Nolan Batman.
Next day, he rolls up to the makeup counter. How can you do this to me? I love you, you fucking bitch.
It shatters the counter.
Everyone is stunned. You just made me blow my cover.
Yeah.
Ass off for fruits. He's definitely nailed I'm terrified at what this maniac has just done.
Yeah.
And then ass off for Seth Rogen sitting on the mall bench afterward, sulking like a 9-year-old.
Clemens and Ewans come over to him. Mark is looking for him. He's pissed about the cosmetics counter. He's talking about calling the cops.
You're not gonna call the cops?
You should get going because it's going to get weird. Ronnie Barnhart's not here. But if he was here, I said that if Mark wants him to leave this fucking mall, it'll be over Ronnie's dead fucking body. Puts on a stupid hat and he runs off.
Lights go out in the mall. Batman voiceover continues.
More monologue.
In these dark times, people need something to believe in. I believe that good will win through in the end.
Got to him bench pressing and refusing to breathe.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time before he drops that bar right on his throat.
Get Fit Sports.
It's only a matter of time until the clouds part and the sun shines down. Wait, I'm going to start that again. It's only a matter of time until the clouds part and the sun shines down. They'll be here soon, and my mission will be complete.
We see Ray Liotta get in his car. Cops are on the way.
I will leave a mark so big that it will be felt for years to come, and history will remember my name. There's no turning back. I must stand fast in my resolve. The world has no use for another scared man. Right now, the world needs a fucking hero.
Cops pull up. Ray walks up to Mark and the guards. Everybody walks in the mall, looking around, calling out for him. He's standing right out there in the middle of the mall.
In his uniform. And they proceed to beat the shit out of him. I laughed so hard at him getting his ass beat.
He tells Harrison, I thought we were allies. I thought we were brothers of the badge. How the fuck do you sleep at night? He just wants to go outside and talk. He can't do that. Says, let's go. We don't want to hurt you, Ronnie. You want to get hurt? Looks around. He says,
you didn't bring enough pigs to hurt me.
They all pull out nightsticks.
You sure about that? You sure about that? That's why? He uses his flashlight, bashing them one at a time, like whack-a-mole. One after another.
He knocks out 5 of them. He hits 4 more. He starts to run. He gets hits a couple more. They finally take him down on a planter, start beating the ever-loving shit out of him.
Dropping the motherfucking D's on him.
Yes.
That's when Plemons looks around, tosses his hat. He vaults off a bench. He knocks over the whole cluster of cops. Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop shakes free, and now Ray Liotta rolls up his sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to go mano a mano. They're trading punches, they're kicking each other, they're covered in blood. Liotta wins, he's slamming his head into the ground, and then in the background, we see the cops
beating the shit out of Plemons,
beating his limp body. They take him out of the mall handcuffed in slow motion, his bloody face. He's in a holding cell, he's battered and bruised. Cut to him at home. Face still fucked up. He's sleeping. He's looking out the window.
Mm-hmm.
His mom comes in, calls him little birdie, gives him a pill and a pineapple sippy cup.
What's on the agenda? He's going to look for a job.
She knows it's hard. Try and look on the bright side. She takes a clonazepam.
You may not be the smartest person in the world, but you're handsome from certain angles, and more importantly, you've got dreams inside of you, and dreams make you special, and no matter what the world throws at you, it can never take your dreams away.
What are you talking about, Mom?
I don't know. I'm drunk. I just know mothers are supposed to say stuff like that to their children when they're sad, and so I tried.
You're right. That's exactly what you're supposed to say.
What are you talking about, Bob?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm drunk. Ass off.
You know, Ronnie, the other night when I soiled my pants, I was expecting for you to come home and find me and clean me up. I thought you'd be there to take care of me, so I passed out on the floor and didn't worry, and most people would have thrown me away by now, but not you, Ronnie. I do it because I love you, Mom.
I just want you to know I'm ready to make a change.
You're gonna stop drinking?
I'm switching to beer. I can pound those all day and still keep my shit together. And I'm doing it for you.
I'm so proud of you, Mom. I'm so proud of you. This is a new day. We're going to get through it. And then she gives him a postcard she forgot to hand to him. Greetings from Mexico.
It's Dennis.
You got to clip it.
What's up, mofacco? How's your dick hanging? Low, I hope. I just wanted to write you and say that, I really am sorry for the way shit went down and stuff. My bad, my blunder. I just want you to know that you really are my best friend. The problem is, I'm a criminal, man, doesn't care. And your crime is, you care too much. Regardless of our differences, I hope you know that I always respected you. It's not every day that you meet somebody that stands for something in this world. Anyway, no hard feelings, okay? If you ever want to party, just get your ass to Mexico. The beer is cool and the girls are wet. Sincerely, your right-hand man. Love, Dennis Chavante.
The discovery that Dennis's last name is Chavante.
Yeah.
That's some great writing. Dennis Chavante.
This whole thing is the template for the Luis monologues in Ant-Man.
Yes.
Give Michael Pena a long monologue. He'll crush it.
He's great.
All of this happens while he's riding his motorcycle around. Now he's staring at the mall.
Cut to him in the food court. Nell walks up to him. Cast is off. She got her hair done.
Isn't he banned from the mall? How's he back in there?
He's friends with the security team.
Okay.
She's had her own. She's all that glow up off camera. Her hair looks good.
By walking?
She can walk now. She asks if he's okay. Yeah, I'm like a cat. Always laying on my feet. I'm A-okay.
She gives him a coffee. He wants to know how much he owes her. She says he can just take it. He says the whole reason he came by today was to buy a cup of coffee and pay for it out of his own pocket. He's just been waiting over there.
Again, this is the Kenny Powers when Kenny realizes he's not going back to major leagues. I'm just a regular loser just like everyone else now. He's trying to act like I'm just normal, don't treat me special, but in doing so, he shits on everybody else. Same shit here.
She leans in and kisses him. They're having a moment.
No, Nell. He's a fucking psychopath. Run the other direction, Nell.
The flasher comes up next to him, flashes, and runs off.
The flasher! From the beginning of the movie.
You guys are unflashable.
Flasher's running dick out, flipping people off in slow motion.
Middle finger's pointing down to his dick, though. It's a great move.
Where's My Mind playing?
How much did this guy get paid to just run out here with his dick just out?
Good for him, man.
What's your price?
That dude's happy with it. Oh, $8.
Yeah?
Why not? I usually do it for free.
Oh, look at that stack of money that Amin's got handy nearby.
And the sun's out again.
They're all ones.
There you go. Right.
Uh-oh, why are you standing up? Why am I upside down?
Amin's got enough for two.
Zach, that is a good point, though. What does the eclipse do to your situation?
Oh, dude, I can't get hard during the eclipse.
Damn.
A little extra for you, Zach.
Oh, wow. I got a little extra for you.
Ronnie Barnhart's chasing after him.
Slow motion. Everything.
Uses this opportunity to punch the shit out of Aziz. He's chasing the flasher, shoving people. He hurdles someone on the ground. And then the twins are holding tennis rackets. They wave at him. Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop falls down. Flasher looks back and smiles. Then he takes a shortcut through a utility hallway. Flasher sees Brandy and cosmetics. They make eye contact. Flasher is titillated.
Ass off for Anna Faris's realization.
Way off.
That is so damn good because it is a gradual turn and look, and then the eyes get wide.
Do you think that they filmed that in slow motion, or she just moves that slowly in the filming? Maybe it's somewhere in the middle. It's almost too good to be filmed regularly and then slowed down.
Maybe.
Are you entertaining this, Maze?
Sometimes they'll do things at different speeds and then play with it later.
This is a whole Horrible Bosses slow walk.
Of course they film it regular speed and then they slow it down.
I don't think they did with her. I think this is her moving in slow motion, purposefully.
She drops her tray. Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop calmly walks up from behind her and shoots the flasher in the fucking chest.
Dude.
Right in the chest.
We're back in regular motion now.
There's so much blood.
There's blood on her. There's blood on him. There's blood everywhere.
So much blood.
Everywhere.
Close up on the smoking gun.
That's a big fucking hole.
How's the guy still alive?
Mark runs in. No. Jesus, Ronnie, you fucking killed him.
Starts breathing. Oh, he's okay.
The twins show up late. Stay down, motherfucker.
And they got guns now.
Need an ambulance? No, this sack of shit is mine. He tosses his gun to the unit. Hold my peace. Take him to the station myself. He picks him up. Just an outrageous amount of blood on the ground. Dude. Outrageous.
Mark gives him the keys to the golf cart. He tosses him like Larry David tosses his keys to the valet.
Good job.
Fuck you. And if anyone here wants a girl to have sex with you and then to fuck your enemy, go to Brandy. Because she's the girl that does that.
Does that replace Jeep fuck you on the soundboard?
No.
No, nothing will ever replace.
Fuck you.
You can't do that.
Because he says, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Walks the flash out, people clapping, pulls up to the station, walks him to the steps, gives him to Ray and the cops.
I want everyone to know Ronnie Barnhart caught the pervert, not the fucking police.
Good job, Ronnie. You caught a pervert. You can take your fucking badge and your gun and you can shove them up your fucking butt because I don't need that shit to know who the fuck I am.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck every one of you.
I win.
He does the Guillermo Diaz from Half Baked. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Yeah.
Flag hollers, way to go, Ronnie. And Leota stares at him. Then he gets back in the golf cart. He's so fucking proud of himself. Drives off into the sunset, triumphant music.
With the fist up like Judd Nelson from Breakfast Club.
Back to the news reporter. The whole crew's there. She gets his title right this time. Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop is the man who brought the flasher to justice. We caught the flasher. Yes. All is back to normal. Better than normal, actually. Personal life, fantastic. Met a girl right over there, Panda Nell. She has made a promise to God that she won't have sex before marriage, but that's a promise I intend on making her break. They mug for the camera, gently push the reporter out of the way.
Cut to Ronnie at the shooting range.
Pop, pop, pop.
Title card, roll credits.
You catch the end credit scene?
No.
Yeah, Nick Fury recruits Ronnie to the Avengers.
So lazy. That was such a lazy one.
I know.
Batman or like
Nope.
the Justice League or
Nope. Nick Fury.
Suicide Squad. None of that.
Who cares if you lose the game? You got this off your chest. I mean, it's just one night of bar trivia.
One night of bar trivia is sacrosanct to us.
Trivia is sacrosanct. In a 2020 interview, Chris Evans said that he had a panic attack while auditioning for Observe and Report. He insisted on a second chance, was brought back to audition again, only to have a second panic attack. He called this an audition horror story.
What role was he auditioning for?
For Ronnie?
No.
I don't know. It's a good question. It couldn't have been for Ronnie. I mean, this was 2009, so
Jesse Plemons' role?
maybe Jesse Plemons.
Ray Liotta?
Not old enough to be Ray Liotta.
Not sure. It's a confusing one.
Anna Faris?
Bruce?
Also in the interview, Chris Evans talked about reading for Street Kings 4 or 5 times and having to do work sessions with Keanu. I wonder if that meant workouts. I'm not sure what work session means.
Just learn your punctuation.
The speech from Ronnie's mother about being special is extremely similar to the speech Bruce Banner's mother gives in Hulk, also played by Celia Weston. So,
Oh, that's right. She was his mom in there.
There's something inside you so special. More importantly, you've got dreams inside of you, and dreams make you special and some kind of greatness. I'm sure someday you're going to share it with the whole world. No matter what the world throws at you, it can never take your dreams away.
during the filming of a fight scene, Seth Rogen broke a stuntman's nose by accidentally hitting him in the face. I'm guessing with the flashlight. In a 2019 interview with GQ, Seth Rogen talked about Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Paul Blart Mall Cop came out like a few months before and kind of fucked us. We heard rumblings about Paul Blart, and then and then years later I heard that they actually got the script and ripped us off, even though they're very different movies. Paul Blart made, I think, 6 times the amount of money of Observer Report, though. One way or another, I'm not thrilled with Paul Blart Mall Cop in relation to how Observer Report was received.
In a 2009 interview with GQ, Rogen and Hill discussed the cast. They said about Anna Faris, Seth Rogen, "I cannot believe the shit that she does in this movie. It was a joy to work with someone that committed to making a scene as funny as it could possibly be. It's the type of performance I don't think a lot of women would do. She plays a terrible person and there's no vanity to it at all." Jody Hill said she was always requesting props. Like during the date scene, it was really important to her to have a shrimp cocktail so she could be stuffing her face. About Michael Pena, Seth Rogen said, "That performance has a real Mike Tyson feel to it."
Just from the voice?
Jody Hill said, "We basically wanted to take all the legitimacy he's worked so hard for and flush it down the toilet." And then Seth Rogen said about losing weight for the Green Hornet, "Danny McBride has had a severe look of disappointment, like a genuine look of, what the fuck happened to you? It's like one of those Germany movies where all the friends are like, fuck those Nazis. And then one of them finally becomes a Nazi." Isn't that Swing Kids? In Germany, the title was changed to Shopping Center King.
Okay, yeah.
The phrase observe and report has connotations of surveillance, which has had devastating consequences for many Germans through the years and was thus considered inappropriate for a comedy.
Oh, wow.
Not just Germans.
Warner Brothers was concerned about the dark subject matter and demanded the production team come up with a lighter, softer version of the film. It was not until test audiences gave the edited version poorer scores than the original version that Warner Brothers let them release the film in its original form.
Yeah, poorer scores. And then they all went on and watched fucking Paul Blart Mall Cop.
They said that's movie making. That's cinema.
Colette Wolfe, who played Nell, is married to writer and director Jody Hill. They married the same year this movie was released. And the main role was intended by Jody Hill to be played by Danny McBride as a follow-up to their previous collaboration, The Foot Fist Way. but the studio wanted Seth Rogen as he was a bigger name at the time.
I think that's funnier with Danny McBride.
Once production began, Hill then wanted McBride to play Detective Harrison, but he ultimately could not commit to the time needed for the role because of other projects. Ray Liotta ended up playing Harrison, and McBride appeared as the crackhead.
Well, lock him in for the All in a Day's Work Award.
All in a Day's Work, yep.
Lewis Pinnock Accent Award.
No, my friend. We've got a Tony medley.
Tony Town.
We have the longest Tony medley of all time.
Oh, wow.
An epic review.
I'm going to try and guess what his review is before I even listen to it. I'm going to say 1 out of 10.
Okay.
And then at the end, I might adjust.
Where does integrity fit into creative arts?
0 out of 10.
Smut sells. So does that mean that smut is okay as long as it makes money? If you were the head of a studio and someone came to you with a movie that was full of profanity, nudity, and had a disgraceful moral tone, a movie that offended you personally, would you give it the green light if it looked as if it would make money? Is that your highest value, making money? Or should you have some obligation to art and society to publish material that raised the level of society? I ask this question because for several years, I've played bridge against a lady at the Beverly Hills Bridge Club. She is a lady in the true sense of the word. She is very proud of her son who happens to run Warner Brothers Studio. I wonder if she would be proud of him if she saw that he gave the green light to this film. I wonder if he rushed over to her house with a DVD of this low-class, trashy film and said, "Hey mom, come here and sit down. I want to show you my new movie." This movie is an obscenity. It is obscene using any standard. It has full frontal male nudity and old fat flasher, but that's the least of it.
Oh, that's why.
It appeals to the lowest standards of language and morality. Since the star is Seth Rogen, it should come as no surprise that it is loaded with F-bombs. Rogen has never been in a film I've seen that had him speaking in any scene without uttering a plethora of F-bombs. This man is apparently incapable of speaking without using the word. He uses F-bombs prolifically, and obviously the purpose of his usage is to substitute for humor, the sense of which he clearly lacks. If there is no F-bomb in anything he says, there is no reaction from the audience. It is only when he populates his sentences with F that he gets a reaction from the audience. This movie insults its audience. I've seen disgusting, horrible films in my time, but this is the worst. It disgraces everyone associated with it, especially the studio that made it and distributed it, Warner Brothers.
I'd be ashamed of yourself.
This film is in such astonishingly poor taste that it labels the taste of the people involved as pathetic purveyors of pornography. If Supreme Court Justice Potter Stewart, who when ruling on pornography said, "I shall not today attempt further to define the kinds of material I understand to be embraced, but I know it when I see it," saw this, he'd know what he was seeing without need for a second evaluation.
What the fuck, Tony?
The flimsy plot is that Ronnie Barnhart, who suffers from bipolar disease, is chief cop at a mall, and he's trying to catch a flasher. His antagonist in trying to catch the flasher is a real cop, Detective Harrison. What's surprising about this film is that Liotta usually drops lots of F-bombs. He doesn't do it much in this film, maybe because Rogen uses all that were available. Anna Faris is the cheap tart Brandy, to whom Ronnie is attracted, and Colette Wolfe plays Nell, a truly ridiculous character, beautiful, sweet, and soft-spoken. Writer-director Jody Hill manipulates the audience's sympathy about her because he has her apparently disabled and unable to walk. Turns out she just had a temporary bad leg. She seems a normal person, but Hill has her with a crush on Ronnie. Nobody in his or her right mind could have any kind of affection for Ronnie, who acts like an unappealing vulgarian. Her attraction to him is totally without credibility. Just as an example of the degradation to which it exposes its unsuspecting audience, Brandy gets horribly drunk and vomits. Ronnie promptly kisses her. That's not funny. It's stomach-turningly disgusting. I had anticipated that Paul Blair, mall cop, it's gonna be dreary, but it turned out to be surprisingly entertaining.
No, shut the fuck up, Tony!
I anticipated that this is gonna be terrible, but it is worse than terrible. There is not 1 second of entertainment in it. There's not one character of even the remotest interest. The ending is shocking, trivializing violence to a degree rarely seen in a movie. The filmmakers manipulate the ending into trying to make the audience believe that Ronnie, who has acted as an imbecile throughout, is some sort of hero. I saw it at a regular showing, so I tarried after and asked a few people if they had ever seen a worse movie. None had. This is the kind of movie that could have never been made during the year of the Code. The Code has been decried by left-wingers, but when there was no nudity in films, when there was no graphic sex, when there was no graphic violence, when there was no profanity, movies were much better. Who can deny that many more entertaining, memorable movies were made in the 34 years of the Code between 1934 and 1968 than have been made in the 41 years since? There is one word that captures the essence of this movie and everyone involved in its making and distribution: despicable.
Despicable Me?
What'd you say? 1 out of 10?
I changed it like 2 words into 0.
Yep. 0 out of 10.
I don't want to ruin a future episode, but he reviewed Paul Blart Mall Cop as well.
You're damn right. A future episode.
I'll say no more. I shall say no more.
I think that's the biggest film noir is discovering that he liked Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Paul Blair Mall Cop.
Exactly.
I'd like you all to do an experiment on a plant, something that may benefit mankind. And if you devise something that groundbreaking, I guarantee you a A in this course.
Oh, well, hold on, man. You following me? You can't do that, Lionel. Look, man, if you don't want me to have a foreman job, I understand, but I need my fucking job, man.
Lewis Pinnock Accent Award. Anna Faris Valley Girl variation. Danny McBride Crackhead. Or Michael Pena Lisp.
Ooh.
I'm going to go with Michael Pena Lisp.
Why Michael Pena?
I liked when they said that there's a Mike Tyson element to the character.
There is.
It's funny to think of Michael Pena playing Mike Tyson in this.
Not just the list, but the style of talk is very similar. If you watch Mike Tyson Mysteries on Adult Swim, this kind of run-on sentence that's like train of thought, they talk the same way.
Let's show them who the horsemen are, guys.
Yeah, we got soul.
Five Horsemen. You got the fragile male ego. Whispering.
There's a lot of whispering, yeah.
He whispers a lot. Seth Rogen is whispering a ton. Boom! Voiceover. Guns. And then there's at least double digit, if not high 20s, motherfuckers in this. So I put motherfucker, I like that as a horseman.
I think for me, it is voiceover.
Galloping.
It pretty much ends the last third of the movie. It's just voiceover.
Overly heavy voiceover.
Voiceover fatly.
Michael Pena count as fat because he had a voiceover too.
Nah, he's a little chubby.
Yeah, when you throw in Dennis's letter.
It's postcard.
Hey, what's up, mother fackle?
Mo Fackle.
How's that dick hanging?
Hopefully low.
Low, I hope.
Yeah.
Hope.
Dennis Chavante.
Dennis Chavante.
Breathe in through nose, out the mouth.
Ass on, ass off.
Teddy Rex, Moosey Teddy Rex. Teddy Rex, Moosey Teddy Rex.
Ass on, fucking ass off. Ass on, fucking ass off.
Michael Biehn Memorial Ass On Award. Amin said one of the twins.
Yes.
He doesn't know which one.
The one on the right.
The one on the right. There you go. Consistently.
The Flasher?
No, he's ass off.
No, the Flasher's great. Are you kidding me?
Ass off, dude. When he sees Anna Faris, he's like, oh, shit.
Seth Rogen's wife, the employee at the Toast-a Bun.
No, I think it's Nell.
No.
I thought she was good.
No, she's terrible.
The one scene where she cried.
Yeah.
She actually had to act.
Yeah, no, I got the UN twin, the other one, the one on the right.
Oh, yeah, I'm good with that. The right one. You got to put the UN twin, the right one.
The UN twin, the other one.
The one on the right.
The one on the right.
The one on the right.
Yeah.
So everybody knows.
Yep.
Carl Weathers, Memorial Ass Off Award. I thought Seth Rogen had his moments as Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop.
Yeah, he's really good.
Celia Weston is a CT5 alcoholic as the drunk mom, but it's a heavyweight bout between Anna Faris as Brandy and Michael Pena as Dennis Chavante.
Ray Liotta's in there too. We got a 3-horse race there.
Ray Liotta's good. And I guess the other twin too, to be fair.
Yes.
To Amin's judgment.
No, he was just fine. He
The
wasn't.
one on the left was ass off.
I'm going Anna Faris.
To me, it's Anna Faris or the mom. I love Michael Pena, but his was a lot sillier. The other two, particularly both of them playing drunk. I'm going to go with Anna Faris because she had a lot more lines.
Yeah, I'll go with Anna Faris too.
You're good at keeping secrets?
Absolutely.
Because I've got a present for you. Secret present outside by the dumpster.
Is it a baseball mitt?
To fit you like a baseball mitt, like a glove. I hope.
Golden Dumpster nominees. The news reporter interview where he corrects her, and then the bookend at the end where she gets it right. Ronnie's racial profiling relay race accusing Ramon and Saddam of robbery. Ronnie and Saddam whispering, fuck you.
25 times.
Ray Liotta bingo bombing Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop into Bolivian. The crack confrontation down at the crossroads, especially McBride's henchman telling him what to do. Waste him, Tone. Brandy being so proud of herself for calling the waitress nurse. and then saying, "Come on, bitch," to herself right before she does a shot.
And then they're like a little shiver.
Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop pretending to shoot his psych evaluator in the face with an imaginary shotgun. Dennis and Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop drug montage. When Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cop's mom announces that she's switching to beer, and Dennis's postcard from Mexico.
I've got also the Flasher's first scene where he says, hey, bitch. The ass off incel look on Ronnie's face as he ogles Anna Faris from afar. He fake laughs like Stu Gatz. And then his whole back and forth with Bruce.
Be careful out there, Flasher. Bruce is
the mom's face while Ronnie's on the couch talking about how he's going to catch the perv. Her mouth is open and her face is drooping. Him carrying Anna Faris back to the office.
She goes limp.
Her entire body goes limp. Michael Pena handing the mom the tissue while she's crying.
Doesn't he get introduced to Ray Liotta and he does like a little pose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That picture.
And then finally the little speech that the mom gives him at the end. He says, what are you talking about, Mom? I don't know. I'm drunk.
I've got two that I'm debating between. One is, I don't care about the whole like, full circle with the reporter. It's just when she gets his title wrong, she won't correct it. And he goes, okay, I guess I'm here with this doctor.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah.
Or his look while looking into the car as Anna Faris is saying, fuck the shit out of me.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at this photograph right here.
You know what? It's going to be that. It's going to be that. Yeah, that's mine. His Cucko Lyrian.
I'm trying to decide between drunk mom or Bruce.
Wow, I really thought it'd be the Flasher. Hey, bitch.
Now, that was funny, but I think the scene with Bruce is funnier. I'm going with the scene with Bruce.
Mayes?
Well, since Anna Faris got ass off, I'm going to go with Dennis and Ronnie Barnhart Mall Cops' drug montage. I do love his pose when he gets introduced as his lieutenant, and I do love his pose as they're going down the escalator and he's crouching and moving his head side to side, but it's really Dennis's essence. Dennis.
Well, Mayes, you picked it, motherfucker.
Motherfucker. I like that.
Oprah file.
I remember loving Eastbound and Down around this time when it came out. And then when I heard these guys were making a movie, I was pretty excited for it. So watching it at the time, I was like, wow, they really took it there. I'm kind of surprised, you know, they did the heroin and they broke that dude's arm and they got away with the date rape and all the other shit that they put into this movie. I do wonder about the sliding doors of what if this was Danny McBride as Ronnie.
Yeah.
I think Seth Rogen still did a good job. He did have a couple moments that he made his own, I thought, where Ray Liotta is yelling at him and then leaves and then he waits a beat and he says, just use our inside voices.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I thought was very Seth Rogen, dry humor. I think if it's Danny McBride, it goes up a couple notches because I think he's going even crazier in some of these scenes.
Right.
But I love Michael Pena. I love Anna Faris. I think they did a great job filling out the cast and the drunk mom. And it was ridiculous, but I like it. It's a file.
I mean,
I have not seen this movie since I saw it in the theater. I remember I liked it, but I was like, this is kind of weird the way it just turns. It gets super dark towards the end. And I wasn't satisfied with the ending. I thought Ronnie was a real piece of shit and they didn't resolve it. Definitely see a lot more of the influences of Eastbound and Down. In retrospect now, it makes a lot of sense that this character was written for Danny McBride. I think Danny McBride plays a contemptible asshole a lot better than Seth Rogen does. I know this is going to be controversial for you guys, but in many ways it reminds me of movie 43, where like the high points were really fucking funny.
Sure, yeah.
But the low points dragged it below the Mendoza line. It's a phobe for me.
Yeah, I also remember liking this movie when I saw it. And I think I maybe saw it one more time shortly after when it hit DVD. I think a friend of mine had the DVD and I probably watched it then. So it's been a while. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
I think the first half of this movie is awesome. I think the first half is so fucking funny. I think the characters are done really well. Part of it kind of gets ruined for me finding out that Danny McBride was supposed to be the guy.
Yeah.
It's probably a fucking hilarious movie all the way through if it's him.
Yeah.
They went to the Batman monologue thing way too much at the end.
Yeah.
I think there are parts of the fight scene that are funny, like him just getting the shit kicked out of him, but it really loses its way. I thought it might be enough to keep it as a file because the first half of the movie is a file, but I don't know that I would watch past the first half again. Like I think once we get to the date, I'd probably tap out. So it's going to be a phobe. It's a close one, but it's going to be a phobe for me.
Yeah.
You can send us your phobe or file, Golden Dumpster, Ass On, Ass Off, Five Horsemen, Lewis Pinnock, Plot Liftoff, to @TalkHoops, @Darthamine, @Cornpuzzle, @Cinephobe Pod, @CountTheDings.
Next time we make love, you introduce me to Jade.
Amin, what's next?
All right, guys.
Oh, wait, no, it's my turn.
No, it's my turn.
Oh.
Look at that. He almost hosted the show and then he had to do a stupid little bit again. I mean, did you like that?
Oh, sorry for having fun. Sorry for...
Cute Zach.
Oh, Nick Fury showed up and asked him what's next.
That was funny.
Was it?
It was funny. You laughed.
I like calling him Rick Anger now. Rick Anger is better. I love that alternate universe from the Fool's Paradise episode. It's Rick Anger and the Questers.
I want to stay in the 21st century, man.
Of course.
Although I'm going to push it to the limit, right up to the TOCB, baby.
Uh-oh.
I want all types of TOCB goodness. I want iPhones to be something from Buck Rogers' future.
Oh, not the end of the TOCB.
The very beginning, the dawn of the 21st century, ma'am.
Uh-oh.
The real true turn of the century, bitch.
World Trade Center?
All I have to say is I remember seeing the trailer with my brother. I can't remember what movie we were watching when we saw this trailer.
But you're in the theater.
And we heard Chris Rock say, "You mean to tell me my twin brother is CIA?" Oh, this movie's going to be horrendous, and I love it. It's Bad Company starring Chris Rock and Anthony Hopkins.
No. Sir Anthony Hopkins. We got a night.
2 Chris Rocks, you say?
And twins!